Okay, so all right, I'm trying to not. So I want to talk about the issue that I'm facing with the security issue, or the personal safety issue. I can't believe that it's come to this, but then again, I'm not surprised. Let's just get it out the way. America is extremely racist. They do not want a smart black woman exposing them and embarrassing them in court. So I'm embarrassing them in court because I know the law and I know my rights. It's like, what's that Bruce Willis movie where the little boy was like, I see dead people? Like, once you see what you can see, you can't unsee it. If I walk into a case, I see the violations and I call them out. So I have gotten rid of judges. I've gotten rid of attorneys with 30 years of experience. And I'm in a case now in North Carolina. And so I'm doing my thing. This is what I do. And they made me feel very, very unsafe. And when I was explaining the situation to my team, they were like, don't go. And all the way up until this morning, Sunday morning, I was still going to go because I'm like, fuck them. I'm not scared, but it's not that I'm scared. It's just that, I want to live on to continue to do the work. But I just can't believe it's come to this, that I need not just armed security. I'm learning about levels to security too, right? So I need executive armed security because they can strategize like what building we're going to, stuff like that. Whenever I'm going to a different courthouse, I'm gonna be going to testify in Congress about all the rampant, violations that people are facing. And what makes me mad is that because this has happened, this has happened to me before, but when it happened to me before, I didn't know it was happening to me before, but now I know, and it's so blatantly obvious now. When you know your rights, they can't get away with it, right? They can't get away with taking advantage of you. Lock and step, everything that they do, I call them out, right? So that's what I'm doing. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm actually the only one. It's so funny. I'm actually the only one in the court matter that is actually following the law. How ironic are we, right? So yeah, I'm still fighting. I want laws to change. I'm changing laws. I'm talking to Congress people. I'm talking to the senators. Like I'm creating new laws to hold them accountable, but the status quo is the one who is, they're the ones with the positions of power. So they're, trying to keep a sister down. And I'm like, nah, I'm fighting this good fight, because even if it doesn't work for my generation, at least the next generation, I will have paved the way for them. So, I just can't believe, I guess I keep saying that, but it's like, yeah. When you're a person of color, they do not want you intelligent. They do not want you knowledgeable. They want you to just stay in your place. They want you to just stay in your place and don't say shit and just let them run over you. Well, that's not going to happen. So, yeah, I get judges fired. I get judges removed from the bench. Yeah, we got to start taking them off the bench. You corrupt? Okay, you getting fired. You're losing your job. You're losing your pension. Your livelihood is gone. Okay, this is what's going on. Oh, thank you for the rose. Thank you. I sound like one of those people that are doing the like that thing. The AI stuff is really taking off on TikTok. Thank you for the rose. Thank you for the rose. Oh my God. I'm emotional because I'm angry at the situation. Like, I have a mentor who has been, in my ear telling me, nah, sis, don't go, because as soon as you leave that courthouse, because you beating them so bad, as soon as you leave that courthouse, they're going to stop you while you leaving the state, and you're going to end up hanging from a motherfucking tree. And so I was like laughing it off, not laughing it off, but I wasn't thinking that, along those lines. Yeah. Live in North Carolina. Yes. I will be putting out a call for us to meet down there, and not for a riot or anything, but just a meeting, so that we can show up. And, I keep seeing that movie X where Malcolm, Denzel Washington, you remember, I don't know if y'all seen the movie, but I watched it when it first came out, but I keep envisioning, and maybe this is just a dream of mine. I keep envisioning, like, we just show a force, and we show up in the courthouse parking lot. And you remember that scene when he went like this and he went like that? That was me. I was like, we doing this. I'm not stopping, but I have to move safely, because they coming. They let me know, because let me tell y'all what happened. Okay. So I've been in this case for about 2 months. The case has been ongoing for about 18 months. And I joined the case about 2 months ago. Well, as soon as I joined, I was like, okay, this not flying, this not flying, this not flying. The one of the opposing counsel, the attorney, she has been, because I always look up the attorneys. That's free game right there. Y'all, whenever you have an attorney in the matter, whether it's your attorney or the opposing attorney, or on the opposing side, look them up, right? So that's what I did. So this attorney, she has 30 years of experience, 30 years having her bar license to practice law, right? And then just recently I found out that she's a former prosecutor. So that's her flex. She got 30 years. She's the former prosecutor. All the other attorneys are afraid of her. And here I come in, because there's a second attorney that's on the matter. He's definitely scared of her, right? This dude, because they work together. And so, I come in, she tried to get me removed from the case, right? It's in family court. And because there are minors involved, because I'm fighting for my grandchildren, I cannot divulge too much. So, but yeah, she tried to get me removed from the case and couldn't. She sent a motion to remove me, and I responded, and that's all it is. It's just like a tennis match. They serve, you serve. So she served me with papers. I responded and got that shit kicked out. Not only did it get kicked out, this is how it got kicked out. She kicked it out herself, because she was like, "Oh no, I can't have." So she dismissed her own motion. Again, 30 years of experience versus my 5, and she was the former prosecutor. So in that district, she's very feared. Apparently, I don't fear nobody, so I'm fine. I'm coming to, when I went to the court, that's when I, watching and observing, I was like, oh, they scared of her. Okay, well, she found out after my 1 day in court with her way back in April. So the case is ongoing, and I reported all of the violations. And I do my thing. This is normal. You gonna violate the law, you are officer of the court, you gotta go. So I'm getting them removed. It really is just that simple. But when apparently this is a powerful thing, I'm just doing what a normal, rational person would do who loves the law, right? Okay, they violate the law, report them. They violate the law, report them. So that's what I'm doing. But apparently this is a powerful thing, especially against a former prosecutor. Again, I do not care that she was a former. None of that impresses me. It's not a flex on me. It's a flex on the people that they scared of her, the other attorneys and the judges and what. It's a flex for them. You know, they have their little network going on. None of that matters to me. I just want the truth. And I want everyone following the law, right? So what happened that raised the issue as a personal safety issue is I sent a motion for continuance because I need time to subpoena some other people, right? And again, I have to be a little curt because there are minor children involved. It's a custody case, and I'm fighting for my grandchildren, right? Their father is a drug dealer, and he's white, okay? So they are protecting him regardless, okay? They have nothing, there's nothing negative about me. My grandchildren used to live with me back when my daughter had a psychotic break because of her prescription drugs, right? I never call them prescription medication because they kill people. They're dangerous, and just, I will never refer to them as medicine again. Just know that, okay? Anyway, so her prescription RX, her prescription drugs made her get psychotic, and she was hearing voices, and long story short, she ended up trying to take herself and the children out because that's what the voices were saying to her. Ended up having a whole criminal case going on, and doing all of that, I had custody because my ex-son-in-law, he how do you get my book? My book is on clearhername.com/book. clearhername.com/book. Okay, thank you. I love you. Appreciate it. So while my daughter was going through all that, she was held in jail waiting for trial for 19 months. Yeah, because I always remember it was almost 2 years. 19 months, okay, violation, right? But I didn't know these. I'm just saying it now because looking back. Then it was a 3-day trial. She was found not guilty by reason of insanity. And then we were thinking, oh, okay, at least she's not going to prison. Well, she didn't go to a prison, but she went to something like a prison because she had to go through she was sent to a state hospital. And sometimes the state hospitals, the mental facilities are worse than prison. Did not know this. We didn't know, we law-abiding people, man. We ain't got no criminal history. And even if you do have a criminal history, it's a lie, right? I don't believe none of that because they set people up so bad. So while she was going through that, the children lived with me, right? So then while they were living with me, I noticed that after a period of time, and they were living with me for 1.5 years, 18 months. So I was like, oh, you don't come to see them, to the father. You don't come to see them. He came to visit, in 18 months, he came to visit them 3 times. And that's because I was harassing him and calling him and like they can't see their mother. At least let them see their father. Like, what you doing? So he out there in Virginia Beach, living his life, living la vida loca, like he was straight up. But back then, y'all, I did not know he was a drug addict and a drug dealer. I did not know. I saw him looking drunk and weird and stuff, but I honestly did not know how bad off he was. I didn't, because we live in different states, right? And what'd you say? Hello, brilliant, knowledgeable lady. I have really enjoyed your content and I appreciate your knowledge. Hey, appreciate you. Listen, please, the video that I just put out, please share that. Please share that video. And if you can give $1 or $2 or $3 or $5, please do, because I need to hire armed security for me to travel. Because I still want to go, but I want to go when it's safe for me to go. Why the court send her to the hospital? She was found not guilty by reason of insanity because the prescription drugs that she took, that was legally prescribed, made her hear voices to, take herself out, to unalive herself and unalive her 2 young children, my 2 grandchildren. They're all safe. Everybody's safe and sound, and they all survived. But after that, they charged my daughter with attempted murder twice because it was 2 children. Everybody knew it was a medical emergency. Everybody knew it was the prescription drugs. Everybody knew, but the prosecution didn't give 2 fucks. They just they see an easy target, and back then I didn't know the law. It was her case that made me want to learn the law, because I wanted to know, how are they lying so boldly in open court? And the public defender that she had wasn't doing shit for her to help her. And she wasn't listening to me, because in Virginia, and Virginia Beach specifically where the case was, they're extremely racist, right? Even if you're innocent. But if you're innocent and poor, you don't stand a hot chance. So that was what was happening with my daughter. I couldn't afford an attorney. I was a PhD student back then. I was like not working. I was just a student. I wasn't making any money or anything like that. I was just a doctoral. I was trying to get my PhD, and I didn't have no money for no lawyer. But I scraped money together, and I, used money for my savings, and I was hiring attorneys to help me with the custody case and everything. But I did not know the legal system and the justice system was so fucked. I knew it was bad, but I didn't know it was so fucked. You never really learn until you go through the fire yourself, right? Y'all, please keep tapping the screen, because when you keep tapping the screen, it helps more people to find this live. Okay? So, it's just come to the point where it's sad that I have to hire security for my travels, because I'm going to be going to Congress. I'm writing up bills, new laws, new laws that start as bills to help protect us. Okay. Because the shit I'm seeing and going through in the courts in North Carolina, it is so bad. It is so, as a matter of fact, whenever I first enter a case, they underestimate me. They automatically underestimate me. They automatically think, oh, this is going to be easy as cake, easy as pie. So I let them do the violations. I don't say nothing. I don't project anything. I just stay there quiet and pretty much observing. And that's what happened back in April. Went to court. And they underestimated me, and they were doing all types of stuff right there blatantly in front of me, because they believe they're going to get away with it, because they have been getting away with it. But when I'm in a case, they stop getting away with it, and then they don't like it. Well, this is the first time that my life has been threatened by just me doing my thing. So I need armed security. If you guys could go to aneliasutton.com/sunlight, because I named this Operation Sunlight, because I'm gonna keep working. I'm gonna continue to expose them. I'm not stopping, but I just need security measures in place for when I go to these courthouses, because they have a habit of following people out of the court and calling, giving people their license plate number, and then all of a sudden you jammed up on a traffic stop and you hanging on a goddamn tree. My team peeped the game, and I was like, oh my God, I didn't even see it that far. I was like, no, they're not gonna get away with this. They're not gonna get away. I'm going tomorrow. But they were like, no, I don't need a legal team. I need a security team, babe. I got the legal side. That's the problem. They don't want me in their courtrooms, because I know the law. I know too much. I cannot not see the violations. And when I see a violation, I'm going to call them out, and I'm going to take action on it literally the next day. I'm getting I submitted for the judge to be recused off the case, because she showed partiality. Blatant partiality. It's not like, oh, did she maybe? No, blatant partiality. She went to the judge's chambers with the other 2 attorneys. Well, if you're talking to the attorneys or to the representatives, you're supposed to be talking to me too, because I'm managing my own case. I do not have an attorney. I'm pro se, right? I'm a party that's moving or proceeding pro se. You're supposed to be talking to me too. You ain't supposed, but see, that was my first time in the court, so they underestimated me. They feel that they can do what they want to do, and I let them. Go ahead. Let them violate. Let them do what they're going to do. And then you catch them on the back end. And that's what I did. I let them go ahead. I just let them do. I'm just there. I'm just there. I'm not doing anything. I'm not saying anything. I just want them to go ahead and act how you going to act. And then I'm going to write that shit up and I'm going to catch you. Well, I got the recording and everything. And they took 6 weeks to send me the recording because they didn't want to send me the recording of the court hearing. Yeah, I wonder why, right? I ordered the dad's criminal record, and that came within 4 days. I ordered the hearing recording, and that took 6 weeks. And I had to call multiple times. Yeah, where's the recording? Did y'all get my request for the recording for the hearing that happened on April 18th over there? What's going on? Because they don't want the judge to be recused from the case. So what I did was I submitted a complaint for judicial misconduct, because why you back there talking? And they can't say, well, we were talking about another case, because they cleared out her docket. The judge cleared out her docket. She had about 15 cases that day. They waited for mine to the last, because when the opposing counsel, the attorney that was a former prosecutor, when she, I love a beautiful Black educated woman. Yes. I wish you did consultations. I would pay for one. I do consultations. I do. If you go to aneliasutton.com/services, you'll see my consultation page. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Isn't Operation Sunlight supported by Trump election denier Robert Beadles? I don't know about his, but mine ain't. Yeah, they don't have a patent on words. Fuck them. How about that? Mine is Operation Sunlight. And my Operation Sunlight is about exposing the corrupt system. And I want to go to what? I do bodyguarding and I need child support help. Hey, Big J. All right. So I'm going to be I want to hire an executive. Again, I'm just learning about different levels of security, and come to find out what I need is an executive security team, because an executive security team can travel from state to state while they are armed. And they can move in spaces that I guess a regular bodyguard or regular security team can't. Like they can call the building owner, supervisor, whatever. Like they have more access to different areas of the building. And so that's basically what I need. They have to help me pre-plan to keep me safe. So they go ahead of me and all that kind of stuff and check out, okay, we'll take you through here. You know what I'm saying? They real advanced and they're real thorough, and they are armed, licensed to carry in like all of the states or a lot of states, not just one state. So I'm talking to an executive security team owner or business owner now. So I haven't gotten any prices or anything like that, but I'm doing this work out of love. It's a labor of love, but it's going to get expensive here real soon. And I just needed the support. If everyone, like I have almost 400,000 followers here. If that could translate to $1, I would be all right. I would be more than all right. I can hire the team and be like, hey, we could pre-plan when I'm going to Congress. We could pre-plan when I'm going to the courts and do the thing. But so yeah, I hate to call it a donation page because it's so much more than that. It's so much more. It's not just for my personal safety either. It's to help me to hire a team of legal researchers and paralegals and all of that too. And later on, who knows, maybe down the road I will hire some attorneys myself. But I really prefer non-attorneys because we are actually more powerful than attorneys. They just hid that from us. So because an attorney could get hit with sanctions and fines and stuff like that, it's a prison for them to have that bar card, that license to practice as a prison. They could be threatened to remove their livelihood all the time. They can't threaten me with shit. Okay. Yeah. So where was I? Okay. So with the case, okay. So after the April appearance, in North Carolina court, the attorney, the opposing counsel, she dismissed her own motion to trying to remove me because she served me with papers. I served a response and it knocked hers out. She thought, oh, it's going to be, I could only hear, I could imagine what her conversation was like with her client. Oh yeah. We'll just get rid of grandma. We'll just file this motion to remove her and it'll be done. It'll be fine. When she found out grandma ain't easy and grandma ain't done. Okay. Cause I love those babies and I'm getting them back. But it's for them to start making me feel physically unsafe. It's fucked up. So now I was already pissed off, but now, yeah. So now I'm bringing it more public. And whereas I'm not hiding the shit no more, I'm not protecting these motherfuckers no more, but I still have to do it in a safe way because there are minors involved, my grandchildren. Okay. They are 14 and 15 years old. And I haven't seen them for 5 or 6 years because of this motherfucker that's a drug dealer and a drug addict just getting away with foolery. But now I'm fighting back because, I've been studying and I know the law now, and he's losing badly, but he's running back to his whiteness. And I hate that it's a color thing, a race thing, but it is. I can't deny it. It's happening in this case. Obviously I'm black. I'm a woman of color. He's motherfucking white. I was a PhD candidate, had no criminal record, fighting for my grandkids with their father that's a drug dealer and a drug addict. And I'm talking about a long rap sheet. If I could show y'all his fucking criminal record, I was shocked. And I got to fight this because he's white? Okay. Y'all getting exposed like a motherfucker. But I have to be safe because now they're threatening my safety. They're making me feel unsafe. And I'm not going to ignore that. I was ignoring it at first because I was so mad. I was like, God damn it, I'm still going. But my team was like, don't do it, Anelia. And I was like, I ain't going to go. I ain't going to go tomorrow. So the prosecutor, the attorney, his attorney, who is a former prosecutor, she submitted a motion for continuance and she submitted it via email to the judge, right? This was back in May. The judge, and this was over the weekend too. So via email, which they said you can't submit motions via email. I want to emphasize that. The court said no motions. They do not accept motions via email. Okay, great. And here I am out of state, so that's an extra burden on me, but okay, whatever. I go to the post office and I submit my motions. But she did it via email, right? And she did it on a Friday. The judge granted her motion for continuance on a Saturday, okay? Which confirms what I've been teaching y'all, what I've been preaching to y'all. Court is never closed. The courthouse hours are just a suggestion that is just, it's accepted because it is the popular, opinion of the day. Okay. But it's not, court is never closed. That just proves that point. So I was like, oh, okay. So he granted. So then time went by because here we are. That was back in May. And here we are in July. Excuse me, in July. So now I need a continuance because my foot is still fucking broken, right? I have it's not a full complete fucking break. It's, I always forget. It's not a complete break. It's I remember what it is. It's like a splintered. Anyway, it hurts to walk from time to time. I was in the fucking moon boot for a minute, but now the sport tape, just wrapping that shit around, kind of helps alleviate the pain. So anyway, God, what is the thing? Now it's gonna bug me to hell. Okay, it's gonna come back to me. It's gonna come back to me. The broken bone shit. Okay, so anyway, hairline fracture came back. It's a hairline fracture, which apparently a hairline fracture takes longer to heal than if the bone actually broke. 3 or 4 or 5 doctors said that to me, and I'm looking at them the whole time like, well, break it then. Because I'm tired of the pain, the foot pain. But anyway, yeah, it's a hairline fracture, and it hurts so bad sometimes. I just hold myself and just rock myself to sleep sometimes, because you gotta walk. You gotta walk, right? How can you just not walk? Y'all don't know the issues, but anyway, whatever. So hairline fracture, worse than an actual break, right? So that's what's going on. So I needed a continuance, because how the fuck I'm gonna travel with a broken foot, right? So I'm not trying to do that. So I was like, oh yeah, I remember that she submitted her motion to the judge via email. So I did it too. I did it on Friday, and I was getting mad because he ain't write me back all Saturday. Well, he wrote me back today. Today is Sunday. Let me date stamp that. Today is Sunday, right? Because the next court appearance is Monday, tomorrow. Oh man, how do I get this message? Oh shit, I can't. Hold on, y'all. Let me go grab my my iPad so I could. Oh god, I gotta limp the fuck away. Hold on. Trying to get my grapes too. Answer my fucking grapes. Give a fuck, I'm gonna eat them anyway. Oh my god. God, answering the grapes. A member of my team, Martin. Oh, okay. 10G. Oh, he said, oh. I don't see it. Oh my gosh, I don't see it. Okay, so y'all was supposed to collide with someone. I'm trying to bring him up, but I don't see him. Where is he? Oh, okay. I think I could put, okay. Oh, there he is. Okay. Okay. What is going on? Okay, 10, did you hear?
Yeah, I'm here. Can you hear me?
Yeah. Hold on. I'm trying to, okay, I don't know. Okay, there we go. Yeah, I could hear you.
You can hear
Okay.
me? Okay,
Yeah.
good.
I just haven't gone live in a while, so I'd be still learning the stuff all over again. Okay.
No, you good. You got it, man.
Yes. So
Now,
go ahead. I'm
you
sorry.
know, now I was listening to your story, and just just even the part when you're saying about, going down there to North Carolina and just the unsafety, being unsafe, just that feeling and knowing what is how real that is. And that's something most people would take, lightly and not even really think about it that way. But it's definitely true. You got to be cautious with, you think it's the law and, everything, but like, you end up leaving out the courtroom. Next thing you know, it's just like they're pulling you over and it's a whole different charge now.
Right. That's the plot. That's how they get rid of you.
That's it.
And so thank God I had, 2 members of my team pull my coattail. They're like, this is how they do it.
Yeah.
This is the same play that they've been doing for years, to us, because they want to silence us. Mm-hmm. And I'm not going to be silenced, but I do realize that I have to move, safely. And to do that, I gotta move strategically.
Yeah.
I can't just fly off the handle and go, because I was still going up until the day.
I know. Yeah, and you can see you're a fighter and you're competitive like that. And that's the thing. And you start like, it kind of laxes you in the sense of you just knowing, okay, I'm coming in there for this law aspect of it. But you have to look at they're playing chess. They're playing the long game. They're making you think. They're being strategic. How they send out emails, everything. Yeah. And it's just when they were coerced with each other with a lot of that stuff too.
Yeah. So what I did was, the fact that I know the law, that's a problem for them right there. That's a problem. Okay. So anytime they do any kind of engage in any violations, I call them out. So they don't like it. So in the end, for this weekend, they waited, they being the court, the clerk of court gonna sit up there and wait all week to tell me on Friday at 2:53 p.m. that yes, the judge is expecting all parties to appear on Monday. Why wait? I called you on Monday. Right. I reached out on Wednesday. They're gonna wait, but it was intentional because I didn't know that this is the strategy. This is what they do. They want to catch you off guard, where you can't, scramble up a team too, fast enough and come out there, unprepared and get yourself yoked up.
Yeah, it's just like they try to rock you to sleep. So it's almost like they're making you think like they're going to push it back, and then the last minute, Friday late in the evening, and they hit you. Oh, sorry, we can't. We can't do that. Now you got to, like you said, scramble and not. Let's all like panic, and it's a lot of that.
And stress you out needlessly, because that's how they get you in that low frequency, that low vibration. But they're not gonna catch me slipping. I'm not gonna go this time. And the motion to continue, if it's not granted and they proceed, I really doubt that they'll proceed without me because I've scared them so bad. But if they do, everyone, please hear this, okay? This is free game. If you can't make it, anything that is decided outside of your presence needs 30 days to cure. So you can always appeal any decision, that happened or that occurred without you being there, without you taking place. So given the fact that I know that I never had to go in the first place, I just like going because I like fucking with them, right? But so it doesn't make me feel as bad that I can't go or that I don't have a security team in place now, because I know that I can always push back on the back end. I'm gonna still win, but like you said, it's gonna be a long game with them because they do not want me to they do not want me to win because, the father, I'm the grandmother and I'm Black. The father is white, and he's on drugs and he's a drug dealer. I'm not saying this to disparage him. I'm saying this because his long criminal, rap sheet indicates that. Okay. So
And another part you look at too, like they look at you as an outsider when you're not from that state. And it's so sad that, and this happens for the normal person when people go down to Miami and not from Miami, just so many of these different states, they don't come and fight for like the person not from that state. They start doing these little behind the scenes deals and then you get caught up in the trick bag and they're looking and your own, sometimes it could be your own public defender that's working against you because they're working with the prosecutor from that state because they look at you as an outsider. And that's something that has to start being addressed. I see too many people fall victim to that.
Absolutely. That's actually one of the things that I'm addressing in the new law that I want. I'm writing the bill right now to address that because there's no way that you're going to get a fair day in court if all of the other players are local and they know each other and they've been working with each other for years and years and years. You're not going to get a fair trial. You're not going to get a fair day in court because they already see you as an outsider, and outsiders are not supposed to win in their mind, and it's
They
not
do,
right.
they do their little tactics sometimes, even with how they schedule your court appearances. They'll do it. I had someone, in my family, and he was going to court, and he was outside, and it was in Kentucky, and they made it where his court appearance was on a Friday, on a Labor Day weekend at 4 o'clock. And knowing that, you're going to be in traffic, and they know you can't, they just make it as hard as possible. So, they're strategic with it as well.
Yeah, they definitely know how to impose those financial burdens and just
Yeah.
they just want to burden you and they want to overwhelm you so that you'll quit. That's the name of the game. They,
Yep.
they don't
Yep.
want the truth. They don't. It's never been about the truth. It's never been about justice. And they ignore the evidence unless you know the law. Because back then I was hiring attorneys, but now I don't need attorneys. I get attorneys fired. I like going after them,
Right.
and they don't like that.
Yeah, because their objective anyway is tell you to take a cop, because it's less work for them. So
Yeah.
they're like, you can just go ahead and we're not going to tell you to do this, but the best thing will be for you just, take a cop into this and, we'll, come back later on and, you give up all your rights and then you try to call them later on and not picking up the phone and sending you to the secretary. So it's a lot to it when you don't really understand or have like good counseling from somebody who's like really trying to fight for you and making sure it's just not a money grab.
Right. So let me just break it down for you real quick. The latest violation that I'm calling them out on that just happened is the fact that I just mimicked exactly what the opposing counsel did. Okay. She's the one that back in April, she sent a motion via email to the judge. She sent a motion for a continuance on a Friday, right? On a Friday night. And then on Saturday, the motion for continuance was granted by the judge. That was back in May. So I'm like, okay, I have a broken foot. I
Right.
need more time. Plus, I'm coming from out of state. She's right there local. He granted it like the next day via email, and it was on a Saturday. So I'm like, okay, same scenario. I sent the same judge, my motion for continuance on a Friday,
Uh-huh.
and my email was ignored all of Saturday. So I'm like pissed. I'm like, we got to raise an army. This can't, I'm like, okay, this is what we doing. Okay, this is what we doing. But I'm creating a paper trail. So anyway, I finally get a response, an email from the judge today. So one of my colleagues, he has his law degree. I don't have a law degree. I have a business degree. He has a law degree, but he doesn't practice law because he realizes you're more powerful as a non-attorney. So anyway, Dr. Moore was like, yeah, nah, you did the damn thing. I was like, what you mean? He didn't grant my continuance. I was just thinking about, I didn't get what I wanted from him. He responded, yeah, but he didn't grant my damn continuance, right? Because all he said was he's not working on July the 31st, which is tomorrow, which is when the hearing is.
Right.
And
Conveniently.
and he's out of town. And then he also said go to another court. He said because my court is in one county, he referred me to another county. So Martin. Martin was like,
Yeah.
I read it to him, and he was like, well, he gave you the instructions, but Dr. Moore had a really good point. He's like, okay, sometimes the win that you get is not the win that you necessarily want. Listen, Anelia, that was a win. I was like, how you mean that was a win? He was like, listen, you got his attention.
Yeah.
You got a response, and you made a judge tell you his schedule while he was on his schedule.
Right.
And I was like, oh,
Yeah.
you got a good point right there. He's like, nah, a win is a win. A win is a win. I was like, all right, you're right. And he gave me, bullshit ass instructions, but he was covered. But for him,
He's covering himself, like you say. He's about to cover himself, but
right.
that means he knows. So hold on, I'm dealing with somebody who knows what they're doing. So let me stop the bullshit right here and just not, because any other time he probably wouldn't even have responded and just like let it go, and then you forget about it. But he sees, okay, this is somebody who could push this pen, and I got to be careful, and I'm gonna cover myself, and I'm gonna push him to the right person. They gave you probably the right information, which he's supposed to, and like handled it at a time where normally he'd have let Monday come, and then probably Monday afternoon, right after your hearing, he would have, oh, I just saw this email,
Yeah.
one of those type of things. But
And that's exactly right. That's what my colleague was like, yeah. No, you don't even understand what you just did. Most people wouldn't get this far. I was like, I know, but he was like, no. Let's not focus on the continuous. I understand you want the continuous, but look at what you did get. You got a response from a judge on a weekend. Most people don't do that. I was like, all right, you're right. Okay, I'm going to take that. So I'm going to call first thing Monday morning. Even though it's bullshit or it feels like bullshit, it may not be bullshit. So I'm just going to follow up on the other county that he gave me. I already got the phone number on my computer, ready to call first thing when they open up at 8:30 in the morning. So,
first call.
Yeah.
First call they get.
Yeah, because I don't play with them. And they already know. I'm telling you, the other two attorneys that's on the case, they are afraid. They are already afraid of me. So the fact that the judge did respond to me, oh, I know they hating life. They are hating life right now. I promise you, because he CC'd both of them too, just as I CC'd them when I sent it to the judge, because you have, by law, you're supposed to communicate with all parties, all the representation in the matter. Okay. Otherwise, that's called ex parte communication, and the court cannot have or engage in ex parte communication with one side or any other of the sides. Anytime the court interacts with any party, it has to be all parties at all time. And they haven't been doing. In fact, they kept me in the dark for 18 months. When my daughter first filed for modification of custody back 18 months ago, I had no earthly idea that I was an equal named party. I had no idea. I thought I was just, moral support for her. Right. I thought she was just trying to get, she's not even trying to get custody. She just wants to be able to see the kids, right? And so I was just moral support because why? Her lawyer violated the law by not mailing me anything.
Wow.
And I did not know until how I find out 18 months later that I'm a equally named party was when his lawyer had the bright idea to send me a motion to remove a party because she was trying to have me removed from the matter. And when I saw the brief styling, right, it has the plaintiff, it has, the defendant, which is the dad, and then it has me as a second named defendant at the top. And I was like, well, what the hell is this? I'm an equal party to this. What? They kept me in the dark.
Everything.
Yeah,
right.
So
what did they have a light? What is it? A lightning what is that called? It's like a lightener or something like that. It's another person.
A guardian ad litem.
Litem, yeah. Did they have one of those too?
Well, I did not know that because they kept me in the dark for 18 months. I'm just
Right.
coming to find out. I'm finding out all this stuff the day that I went to court, April 18th. I'm fine. I'm like, what? What's going?
Yeah.
Oh,
And they're supposed to be playing both sides. They're supposed to be like, they're not for the father or for you, or they're just supposed
right.
to be just direct, and they don't even, man.
No, for the guardian. I don't even know the guardian ad litem's name at this point because I haven't gone after the guardian ad litem yet. I'm still dealing with the two attorneys and the judge. Right. So I left her alone for a hot second, but she's on my radar. But I just been busy.
Yeah, you gotta keep on her radar because she really supposed to be giving you the sauce. She's supposed to
Yeah.
be able to give you like what's really real with everything.
She's supposed to be communicating with
Yes.
everybody.
Yep.
Okay. And again, they were underestimating me because they were like, that's just grandma. She's just, the grandma. She don't know nothing. She don't know no better. We're going to go ahead and do this. Well, when I reported the two attorneys to the North Carolina Bar Association, there was a whole lot of questions that they could not answer. So they about to lose their bar card. You got to go after their livelihood.
Once they know you can push that pen to, get them in that position where they got to defend what they didn't do right, that's when they scared. That's when they're going to start, doing everything the proper way. And, when they see it, as long as, but the main thing now to get them to like keep you in the dark in a way where they're just being not just slick about it, but they're being strategic and they're working with each other from that perspective.
Absolutely. And they take advantage of people.
Oh yeah.
These attorneys are so bad. They're doing backdoor, closed door deals behind your back and you paying them. You know what I'm saying? Like that ain't right. And so that's what I'm observing, or what I've been observing with my daughter, because she's so afraid that she didn't want me to work on her case. She wanted to hire an attorney. I actually gave her the money. How ironic is that? I gave her the money to hire the a-hole, right? Because I have to work with her. I have to meet her where she is. Okay. Y'all have to remember my daughter is extremely traumatized, and she had been traumatized by this system for 10 years. So she's terrified of them. She feels like the only way to get through it is to just hire an attorney, despite me and despite my knowledge. And I was like, okay, I know what's going to happen. You're going to hire an attorney and they're just going to take you for bad. And that's exactly what's been happening, because she's been complaining to me about the attorney. And I'm like, just let me know when you're ready for me to take over. And she's like, Mom, I just want you to be my mom. I don't want you to be my advocate. I don't want you to be my advocate, because that's what it is. You know how it is when it's your own kids.
Yeah, they look at you different. They don't like if somebody else speaks to them, their ears perk up more versus you. You just like you don't know it like this person does it just because they have a certain title. And I tell you, I went to I don't know if Martin told you this, like I have custody of my grandson since he was three months old. And when it was a situation with the mom, they were taken away from the mom because she didn't take him to a certain procedure at a time. But it was we were together in the sense that it was okay that I was going to get custody. But her lawyer didn't know that. Her lawyer was basically giving away the child to me, where she back, even if she wanted to, and making her sign all these things. So I'm saying, even though I'm cool with the mom, we still have where she's going to be able to see him and do all these things. But the lawyer made her sign away all her rights. It's not even if you take a program, you could get them back with the court. It's because they looked at her and they know she doesn't know anything, and it's like didn't have the family support with her, or and sometimes it even happens to educated people because they don't understand the law system, and then it just puts them in that thing where they're dependent on their lawyer to give them the correct information that's gonna enable them to still be with the child, or just make a good decision when it comes to later on in life. And I'm looking at it and I'm saying to myself, wow, that's crazy, but that's what they do.
Yeah, they take advantage of your lack of knowledge of the law so bad. It's prolific. And that's why these two attorneys that are on the case, they're flabbergasted. They are
Hold
shocked.
on. Somebody says you can't sign away your rights though. you can always go back to Nibia. But this is the thing, they can make it hard as hell where you have to do 50,000 things to get your rights back, and where it's almost impossible.
Yeah.
You think they can't take away your rights. They'll make it almost impossible for you to even come back. And it's the same thing with criminal cases, where, with child support cases, they do all these things and you think you're getting guided in the right direction and stuff like that. And then later on, you look back at it when you find out, and you're like, man, I made that bad decision.
Yeah.
So just wanted to go with that.
Yeah, I'm gonna tell you right now. Okay, this is more free game because I love the law, right? The law is actually perfect, but the free game I want to share with everyone listening. Okay, when you don't know the law, it is part of the judge's job in the court, in the middle of the open court case, to provide guidance and instructions. They can't give you advice because they can't practice law from the bench, right? That would be practicing law from the bench, and that is against the law. But they can give you guidance, and they're supposed to give you instructions on the rules and the procedures of the court, because that is their domain. They work for the public, okay? You and I and everybody in that courtroom are their boss. Okay, if you are part of the public, they work for you. They're supposed to assist you. They're supposed to guide you and make sure you don't do anything that's going to hurt your own case, right? If you don't have an attorney, you're just in there. But what they do is they just see you as fresh meat to take advantage of. And then they start talking that legal jargon shit. And then they cause you to feel overwhelmed and confused, and you feeling like, oh my God, I don't understand what they're saying. Am I stupid? Am I the one? Should I know this? No,
True.
You're not stupid. They're running game on you. They're just running game. Okay. So I called her out on all her violations. So I want her recused. I want her recused from the case, and I submitted my motion, and she's the one that is going to be hearing it tomorrow. Now, if I was there, she would have to hear that, because I would be like, nah, I don't even want the continuous. Go ahead, let's talk about this recusal.
Right.
But since I'm not going, I'm just gonna wait until the end of the day, and then I'll call on Tuesday to find out what did occur on Monday. And then I'll just go from there, because whatever is decided, whatever order is comes out of the matter, it has 30 days to cure. So you don't have to worry about not being there, you ain't got to worry about that. Everything is rebuttable within a 30-day period. So let them try it. But I don't think that they're going to try it because they know that I'm on them. So it'll be very interesting to see. I'll keep you guys posted, of course. Okay, listen, everybody, we are at 44.9 thousand likes. Please keep tapping the screen so that the TikTok universe can, keep pushing this. Everybody tap your screen 100 times, because when you tap the screen, it sends the live out to more people, right? Thank y'all. Love y'all. Appreciate it. Okay, cool. So I am just a fighter. Also, I want to remind y'all that, me and the team, we kind of like put this page together real quick so that I can gather donations, even if it's just $1. Okay. And I shouldn't say just, because $1 is a lot for some people. And I appreciate the love. I appreciate the donation, but go to aneliasutton.com/sunlight, because I named this project, or this operation, Sunlight, because I'm going to keep exposing them. But when I do travel to Congress, when I do travel to these courthouses, I want to return home safe. So I need an executive. Apparently there are different levels of security. So I'm finding out that what I need is an executive security team, because an executive security team, they have more access, greater access to the building, and they can, go ahead of me and pre-plan the route and stuff like that. And they are armed in multiple states, right? So if there's a threat, they do the threat assessments. And if there is an actual active threat, they can take the threat out, without any repercussions, prison time and all that. So it's a different level of security, and that I need, and that's what I I want so that I can travel and feel safe, because until I can have that, I won't feel safe. And I need to feel safe to do the work that I'm doing, because I don't want to be stopped from going to these courts. So that's what's going on, guys. aneliasutton.com/sunlight. Okay.
Yeah, and one thing I will say about that, you know, they're well respected as well, and they know how to really handle it, just how they move, and it's a sense of, you know, people you take for granted, just like getting from a certain location, whether going through a side door or just, you know, not being overseen or just putting yourself in harm's way. And I think that's, you know, a perfect move for you, especially, you know, going out of state, or even when I can't wait for you to start coming up on Capitol Hill. Like, cause you're going to kick some ruckus up there. And the beauty of it is when you could start putting out these things that's going to help, you know, a lot of people. It's going to, you know, you might have family members that go through the same thing that you're going through right now in your family, and other people don't realize it until it hits home. And that's when you start seeing, like, you know, damn, I remember hearing something like this, and now it's happening to me. And this is the thing, like, I believe where so many of us, we take the law for granted, and we think, like, you know, so many times they're there just to help us. And if we don't know some of these things, and we can't depend on the lawyers that we do have, or who they give, you know, because some people aren't in, you know, a good financial position where they can afford a lawyer. So, and then you go get a public defender or a court-appointed lawyer, you know, and here's one game. I'm going to give you some game right now, what I just realized, and it took me years to understand the difference between a public defender and a court-appointed offender, or court-appointed lawyer. You know, those court-appointed lawyers, a lot of them, they're not really qualified as, and that's why they're just taking cases from the state. So when they take those cases, it might be a $3,000 case. They'll just, you know, hand them. So their main thing is they're going to get rid of them quick as possible, because they don't want to go to trial. They don't want to have to think, because you only pay $3,000 and the state pays them. So they're not even qualified to get, you know, that type of case where they probably would have been making $20,000. They just take the $3,000. So how do you think they're going to defend you? They're going to take the easiest route. They're just going to say, take a cop, just do this. Or they're not even competent enough to really be on their own like that. Yeah. So you start seeing these things and understanding, and, you know, yeah, I just, you know, want people to understand that, like, this is a time where a lot of these things that you're suffering and going through right now, Amelia, where a lot of other people can go through the same at some point as well.
Yeah, it's a serious problem, and it's a serious problem in every state and in every court. The entire justice system need to be thrown away and just start from scratch, honestly. So the new law that I am trying to get passed is going to deal with all of that. In fact, I want to raise up a team that can analyze and go and do, what do you call these reports? Tour every court and do an analysis of the court process, because same thing was going on with me in this case right now. Like, how did this other attorney, how did she know to go ahead and email the judge this motion for continuance? Because that's nowhere in the court instructions on the court website, nowhere. And in fact, when you do call the clerk of court, which I did, they told me, oh no, we don't accept motions by email. You know, if you're out of state, you gotta put it in mail. But yet this attorney, because she's local and she was a former prosecutor, she knew, okay, she could do this. So I want to standardize. I want it to be one standard across the nation of how courts operate, and I want the instructions to be in plain language, so that anybody at any level can understand what to do.
Yeah, and that's so important, because the thing about it too, just like an average person knowing that. So now if it's something that you can't be, and you can't go to a court hearing because of, let's just say you have family matters or an emergency, and then you can tell your lawyer, and your lawyer be, well, I can't do that. Oh, yes, you can. I know you can ask for that. You can email them, you know, where a lawyer won't think you'll know it. And that's why things like that should be known to the public.
Exactly. If I wasn't the person that I am today, I wouldn't have known that. It's just that
Yeah.
I'm a legal researcher and I've been doing this and digging for the truth for a long time. So, when they push, I push back. So I'm uncovering a lot of truth just by going through it myself. But the average person is not going to do that and is not going to know that. And we shouldn't have to. We shouldn't have to. This isn't, national treasure where you're on a damn treasure hunt.
Right.
Come on now.
Yeah, yeah.
Sometimes, as a matter of fact, one of the forms that is required to request for a hearing is not even on the website in the form section. You have to contact the clerk of court and then ask them for that calendar secretary, for that calendar clerk. And I'm like, what? Oh no.
Yeah,
And
that what that reminds me, like if you're trying to cancel one of your subscriptions, like in Amazon or something, they put it where you gotta hide and you gotta go through all these different steps, and then you just get frustrated and stop and don't even think that the next month come and you still got the same subscription.
make a damn treasure hunt to try
Yeah,
to cancel
yeah,
your subscription. And it's like, and that's how it is with these courts. And
yeah.
every court system is like that. And I've helped a lot of people across different states, and it's always a treasure hunt. Every new state, I have to try to fumble through and get through and try to find this and try to find that. And it shouldn't be that way. It should not be that way. And only the local people, the local attorneys, they know what to do because they are practiced. That's the only thing they have on us. They don't have more knowledge than us. They just have experience. And experience,
Yeah,
that's it.
yeah. Hmm.
And I'm sick of the game. I'm sick of the lies. I'm sick of the violations, and I'm exposing it. But because I've been exposing it too well in this particular case, I felt very unsafe. And that's not right. And a lot of people feel that way. Sad to say, a lot of people feel that way. Their lives have literally overtly been threatened, right? And they be setting us up entirely too much, and I'm just tired of it. So
And they know when they have somebody powerful, like a strong black woman like that, would understands, the way things are and where it's going, and you're vocal about it. This is when they really try to shut you down, and the scare tactics, just the different things to keep you, off. And then what it does also, it kind of intimidates you if you let it get to you, and if they can really interfere with like the process that you're going, because right now you're strong, you're level-headed, you're doing your work, you're digging in, and then all of a sudden they do something that just kind of stops you in that trap, and it throws your whole case off right now. So just being protected and understanding where you're going, and taking the right procedures to to really get to that path, I think it's important.
yeah, they definitely tried to me up, and shake my confidence and get under my skin. But I promise you, it didn't. It just made me, more resolved to to dig in even more. But I just know that I have to move strategically because I can't just be racing out there, unprotected, because I know that they can I say that they are demons?
You
I
right?
mean, they're wicked. They don't want me to win, and they will stop at nothing. Nothing is beyond them to do to me to stop me from winning. And
And I see B Love put that in there. They just try to dumb you down. B Love had put it, and it's so true.
yeah,
They'll throw little things at you, and it just so you start second guessing what you're doing as well. But you staying on the path. I know
oh yeah, I'm not
yeah.
going nowhere. I'm
You
not going
laser
nowhere.
focused on that. You got them. That's the thing. Like you said, and when he said you got the judge's attention, once you got that, that's like, that's playing the long game now. They're gonna, be on point more with you, and it's gonna be strictly by the books, starting up. They still gonna try, don't get me wrong, but
Right,
they
right,
know you're hip to a lot of this shit right now.
right. They're gonna be a little bit more careful because
Yeah.
the only reason why that judge responded is because he was just covering for himself.
Mm-hmm.
Right? He
Yep.
was just covering for himself. He was just like, oh, let me go ahead. Let me see what's going on. He probably reached out to the two attorneys first before he even wrote me back. I
Mm-hmm.
wouldn't put that past them.
Right. Yeah. Yeah. You're right.
Yeah. So I also reached out to a Supreme Court justice. I reached out to him because lo and behold, he just recently did a tour of all of the counties of North Carolina. So he was just recently there in the county where my case is. And so I was like, hey, let me let you know what's going on in this particular because he's a constitutionalist. I watched a little 3-minute clip of him talking about the Constitution and our rights. So I hit him on all the little key points, you know. And but I haven't heard back from him yet. But I'm pretty sure behind the scenes he probably called the other ones.
So what was he doing a tour of? What was he was just going to visit all the different county ones? Okay.
It was very political.
Okay.
You know, it was
so basically a victory tour.
Yeah. He had just won, and it was a GOP thing. He was speaking at the GOP convention and all of that. So it was very political. He wasn't doing shit. He wasn't trying to, you know, fix nothing or hear nothing. It was just, but I just, you know, I'm not going after him per se because I want somebody to be seen or perceived as an ally. So I just told him that what's going on is some constitutional violations of the North Carolina Constitution. So I just hit on the keywords, the little buzzwords he was saying in his speech. And we'll see, but I'm pretty
sure.
Right
back at him. Yeah.
Exactly.
But you know what? And I will say though, you're going to find somebody along this who really represents the law. It might be all you need is that one person. You know, as you're fighting and they see something and they see it in you and they, you know, because a lot of them come from that space at some point where they really had to fight to get where they're at. And sometimes they respect that. So what you're doing, I think is something that, you know, they know you're not a joke and you're for real with it. And that's what they have to see sometimes.
I mean, you got to show them, you know, you can't just be about the talk. You got to do it. You got to show them, you know, you got to take action. And that's what I do. But as soon as I get into the case, I can promise you that I can spot maybe a minimum of 10, but it's on the average about 20 to 25 violations in every case. And in any case, it doesn't matter. It could be family court. It could be child support. It could be criminal court. It could be whatever, traffic court. When I take a look at, like, just in totality, all of the evidence and everything, a good 20, 25 violations, because they take advantage of the fact that most people don't know their rights. So they just, you know, do whatever they want to do. It's just business as usual. And that's what's going on. These court actors are realizing, oh shit, it ain't going to be business as usual with this one involved. So they're terrified of it. Yeah, you got to show them.
Yeah, you got to show them, and I think they're going to take heed to it, and you know, and then you're going to let like what you understand and what you learn and you've seen and know what they're doing isn't right, and I think you know you just got to keep persevering, and it just definitely comes to light.
Yeah, someone in the comments said was the Judge 𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗵𝘁. Judge 𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆 is not the judge of the case, but Judge 𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆 was the judge that the other attorney emailed her continuance to back in May. So since she sent that back in May, I went right back to that email and I sure did hit up Judge 𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆. Because why are you hitting up a judge that's not our judge in the matter? See what I'm saying? So all of these things are coming out and I'm like, what is going on here? So, and I even called the clerk of court asking, I was like, well, why would the attorney contact Judge 𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 is not our judge on the matter. And I said, 𝗖𝗍𝗍𝗆, the chief judge, the chief judge, and she said, the clerk of court was like, no, he's not. He's another district court, just like your judge. And I said, well, I'm telling you, she emailed him. I don't know what the secret sauce was. Maybe they have a friendship, and she knew that he would hook her up with granting her the continue. I don't know what's going on behind the scene, but I know she sent that to Judge 𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 Amber Davis, right? And so I was like, well, why Why Judge Trevette? And the lady was like, I don't know, because he's not your judge. So I said, well, there you go. See, that's the confusion right there. But since she did that in May, I hit him up this Friday in July. So he wrote me back on, I sent the email out Friday night, and then he wrote me back. He wrote all of us back because he CC'd them too on Sunday. So yeah, it was Judge Trevette, but he's not our judge for the case. So I don't know what's going on. See, that's another part of the violations right there. So why are you involving another judge? So this is what they do. So I reported all that to the Bar Association. And one of my colleague, Dr. Moore, Dr. Ronnie Moore, he said, girl, you should have, because I had like 5 violations in my complaint. He was like, you should have sent those violations individually, so they have five complaints issued against them. So it just hurts them even more instead of just one complaint, But I was like, all right, next go round.
That's a good tactic. Yeah, that's a good one.
Yeah. Yeah, they have multiple violations that they did against the law. Go ahead and do them individually, so they'll have 5 complaints on the. Yeah. But I said, all right, next go around. Oh yeah, they about to lose their license to practice law. They about to, yeah. So I'm in good contact with the North Carolina Bar Association. And then, and I'm in good contact with the Judicial Misconduct Board for the judge, because she need to be recused. Because why are you going back there talking to them and not inviting me to the party, huh?
Yeah, that was good that you played, naive, like you didn't know what was going on. And go ahead, do what y'all doing. That's cool. I'm gonna write this up. Where somebody would have asked her, well, don't I need to be there or something like that? No, you didn't invite me. I'm not even gonna go. I'm just gonna sit back here and act like I don't know anything.
Yeah, and when our case was called before, sitting in front of her, she told me to sit next to my daughter with my daughter's attorney, knowing I'm pro se. So this is technically 2 parties sitting at the same table. That's against the law. Right. But she was doing that because she's accustomed to getting away with, the violations, because nobody called her out. I didn't call her out then because I wanted to write her up. I wanted them to take me for granted. Go ahead, do what you're going to do, and then you're going to get jammed up on the backside. Right. And that's what I did. I just stayed quiet. I play along. Okay. Oh, you want me to sit right here next to this party? Right here? I was like, okay.
We got this on court record. Yeah.
There's a lot more violations, but I listed them on the complaint form against her to the judicial board. Yeah. She going down too. She's not happy. So let them go ahead and have fun tomorrow without me. But I'll be calling the other county that Judge Trevette, recommended, even though it could be bullshit. I don't know until I call. But then we'll go from there, because whatever they decide without me, they know I'm going to kill that, with my paperwork. It ain't even a thing. They already know. So keep playing with me. Keep playing with me, because you're going to find out.
Yeah, I can't wait to hear this tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm gonna come back and be live. Y'all make sure to follow 10G. Make sure to follow his account, please. Everybody, we need your love. We need your support, because the important key part about people like us that are advocates and out here in the front lines is the violators, they respect and they fear big channels. So the bigger we get, right? It's just the game that we got to play. We got to grow into these big, channels, with millions of followers, and then they're gonna be in the find out stage after they fuck around.
Yeah, because also because they know a person like you who's so vocal, and then you're gonna help other people, and that's what they fear. So the thing about like the information that you give away and the jewels that you're gonna prevent other people from having to go down this terrible feeling at this moment, and I think that's why like these platforms right now, when you get on here and you go live and then you explain stuff, it's going to help the next person. So this is definitely God's work, what you're doing as well.
Yes, I thank you. I thank you. It's not easy. People think, oh, the law is easy, and these people gonna give up and be like, oh, you got me. No, they ain't raising their hand talking about you got me, and I'm gonna stop violating you. No, you have to keep pressing, and you got to keep applying pressure, because they don't stop until you show them that they're not going to get away with it. Remember, a lot of these judges, the judge that's on the case, Judge Amber Davis, she is an older woman, nothing but white hair, not a string of dark. She's old. She's been practicing for years. Okay, she's accustomed to getting what she wants. And the other one thing I will say about her is, again, I was sitting in the courtroom waiting for my turn, and she had all these other cases in front of me, and she was adjudicating her ass away, right? And basically, when she got to this one, she was firm and stern with some people when she needed to be. But when she got to this woman, let's just call her Anita. I don't think that's her name. This is back in April, right? So it was an older Black woman that wanted a divorce. Apparently the woman's, like I said, we're going to call her Anita because I don't remember her name. But the older Black woman, Anita, she, apparently the husband was, just out there cheating, and he's a drunk. And so the way that Judge Davis addressed this woman told me, okay. If I didn't suspect it before, she definitely revealed that she was racist or have racist tendencies, because the way she was so condescending to Anita, and she was like, "Oh, Anita, you ready? You finally ready for your little divorce, girl?" It was like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
and this is an older Black woman that could be like old enough to be like my grandmother or whatever, or an aunt or whatever. She did not speak that way, that demeaning, kind of condescending, way, in that tone to the other people who happen to be white, right? She was respectful but stern, but she was speaking this way to this Black woman in front of everybody. It was a courtroom full of people, right? It was disgraceful and disgusting, and she and it's sad that they are so used to speaking to people of color like that.
Yeah.
And then the people of color that live in that environment, they sort of tolerate it they go along to get along so that they can
to it. You know what I'm saying? And so, and you see it from as an outsider, and I'm sure it probably just made you cringe. You're looking like, oh my God, what? Yeah.
I was like, she better not even address me like that. You know what I'm saying? But it's just that it hurt my heart so bad. I'm telling you, Colin, I was like, oh my God, she's speaking to this grown woman like that. Yeah, it was, I wanted to run out to Anita when she was leaving the court, the courtroom. I wanted to be like, but I realized in talking to a couple other people, they're like, yeah, the people from the South they're immune to it. They're used to it. They're like, okay, shh, don't say nothing. You're not from here. You got to just put up with this stuff just to live. Because, they're accustomed to getting spoken to that way. It was so bad. I was like, oh my God. Oh my God. I wanted to say something when it was my turn to speak. Oh my God. I can't see violations and not do something. So it was it was tough for me to just keep my mouth shut and stay sitting down. It was tough for me. I just wanted to get up and address the court, but there was nothing I could do really. In that moment, I just was waiting my turn, and she got rid of all of the cases. And then when it was our case, the last case, the only people in the courtroom, she gonna sit up there and take the two attorneys to the back, and left me and my family waiting in the courtroom for 20-25 minutes. Oh yeah, I ain't say nothing. I let them do their work.
That is.
Yeah, I let them. Because I like to be underestimated, because when you're underestimated, now you can come back and get them.
Oh yeah, yeah. Because then they'll take you for light, so they don't even have to, like, we're not even preparing for her. It's nothing. This is an easy one. This person, she doesn't even know the court system like this. But that also falls back on just how it's so different when you're from out of state and you have to, be in front of a case in front of, jurisdiction that you don't live there, or, you're not from that state or county or city, and they just, they work with each other from that perspective, and which is sad.
Yes, see, someone in the comments, 𝗖𝗽𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 said, in the South, the blacks and Mexicans deal with that BS in the courts. See, and that's who I want to target. See, I wasn't sure which states I wanted to start with, but that just feels delicious to me. I want to deal with the southern states first. I want to clean all that garbage out first. So if I want to travel and and make it back home alive, I'm going to need y'all support. Please, y'all, if you could afford to give even $1, that would be amazing. I have, Carlin, I was shocked to see how many followers I have today. I hit 381,000 today. So I'm about to hit 400K. So listen, almost 400K, that's $1, y'all. $1. If everybody could give $1, I can do my job safely, right? Yeah. If I can, I can push, the virtual, hearings and stuff like that, because lo and behold, these doggone jokers over there in North Carolina talking about they don't have virtual.
They don't have it when it's convenient for them,
For them, right?
Yeah,
Exactly. So this one isn't. I've been raising hell for years. Okay, let me see. I'm just trying to see if we have any questions. We ain't. Okay, don't that mean court is adjourned? Let's see. Can we report judges if they're not on our case? Let's see. Because the number 11 member on the team. Oh Lord, I don't see like a good question I can tackle. Arizona is the same. Racial profiling against Hispanics is a serious issue. Okay, all right. Arizona's on my radar. Arizona. Okay, we
I see some people had Alabama on there, and it's definitely. I rode through there one time, and I swear I was going to New Orleans, and I did not want to stop in the Alabama on there. It scared me.
Yeah, I mean, I already know off the top that the southern states are going to be racist in the courts, but I'm surprised to hear Arizona. But damn, I guess it's just it's everywhere, but it's more overt in the southern states.
That's it. That's perfect analogy. Yep.
Yeah, it is everywhere, but we just they hide it really well, like in California, the northern states or whatever, but. Yeah, they're just out. Let's see. A racist judge denied my dad's visa renewal. My dad went into depression being away from family. Oh my God. I'm so sorry to hear that, Romero. Florida. Oh yeah, I know Florida's racist. Shit, you ain't got to tell me twice.
Right.
Oh yeah. That's probably the racist capital. What you talking about? Let's see. When you come here in northeastern North Carolina. Oh yeah. Well, I mean, I'm seeing it for myself in North Carolina, but Okay. What other state? Let's see. I love your content. About to go to divorce court. Should I raise my right hand when going or no? To take the oath? Yes, that's fine. That ain't got nothing to do with winning, or it's just showing the customs that you respect their customs. Texas, oh yeah, Texas is hella racist in the courts. I mean, it's just so many places that I want to go and I want to deal with the courts, but that's why I'm trying to do this bill, and to get this law enacted into law. Because I'm trying to do it at a federal level, because trying to go to each individual state is going to take a lifetime. So if I hit them at the national level,
right, make that
going to take care of all of that.
Yeah. And you're going to help the average person who can't afford, but what they can do is do a little bit of research and have an understanding of what should be in, where they can just go on to a website and see the different things, so they can't get bamboozled by an attorney or corner-pointed or something that's just guiding them down the wrong path.
Right, because to be honest, let me tell you, There's a thing called equal access to
Yeah.
justice. It's not just equal rights. It's equal access to justice. The access should not only pertain to the attorneys. That's wrong.
Right.
And if you don't have a website that has just plain language where anybody, the average person, can understand what we're reading, there's no organized manner. Every website that I go to, every court website that I go to is different and jumble, and you got to be certain.
And it's so trickery. You know what this reminds me of, and this is something you could kind of look at as a good blueprint as well. Is what Secretary Pete Buttigieg just did with the airports, and how now they have it where they specifically tell you if a plane is delayed 3 hours, and it's because they either, it's their fault, the airline's fault, they have to pay you 3 times that ticket price.
Oh yeah.
They have everything in there now, specific if they lose your luggage, all these different things. Because before you couldn't find that. You couldn't do any of that. So now they have it specifically in on their website where it's like a one pager and you see all the different things, what you're allowed to do, what they should reimburse you for, where most people could just go right on there now. And that's what you need to put together for law as well. I would love to see something like that.
That's an excellent sticking point. I will definitely add that.
Yeah.
Okay, I want a clear instruction on every court website, and I want it to be a standardized thing across the board, across every state. I want the same format. I want it to be nationalized.
Yes.
Right? So that it doesn't matter what state you are in, you will understand the process, because that's what's going on now. We are greatly disadvantaged if you go from one state to another and you're the outsider. That's not fair. That's not equal access to justice. Okay, that's a violation of every state constitution and the U.S. Constitution. Yes. So what are we doing here? We get ready to take it to them, and the status. The status quo they are not happy with me. I am seeing that. So y'all, if y'all could support me just a little bit so that I can hire an executive security team, I would appreciate it. Even if it's $1, go to aneliasutton.com/sunlight, because it's time to bring in the sunlight. It's time to bring in the sunlight, and I'm ready. And
the good point is, like, you're going to be showing people what you're doing, how you're doing it. And this is what I think, when you're like bringing them on this journey, the same thing as it works, and they're going to experience a lot of the things that you're working on and see it. And that's the beautiful thing, man. And this is, just working on it right away. It's basically in, real time right now.
I'm going to be taking everyone with me on the journey. We're going to learn together. And I just have a little bit more experience than some of you. That's it. I do not have a patent on this knowledge. I want this knowledge out there. Okay. In my mind, I envision 3,000 knowledgeable people in every state. Imagine that, Colin. If 3,000 people knew their rights and knew the law and go to the courts, and then each one of those 3,000 people tell one person, and then it just keeps spreading, we'll take back the courts. Yes. We will take back the courts. That's my dream.
And that's who it belongs to. The courts belong to the people, Yes. But what they've been doing is have a little the good old boys club, and they run and dictate everything, and how many arrests should be happening, all these things that we think we don't look at it like that. This is what really happens, man, and it's sad.
Yeah, it's been going on for too long that they think is right.
Yep.
It's going on so long they think it's right, and they think that, and the reason why it's been going on so long is because they've been getting away with it for so long.
Yeah.
Right. But now there's people like me. I'm sure there's other people that are out there, but there's people like me and like, okay, I am changing the game. Okay, it will not be business as usual. I'm trying to get this law passed. I need to travel, and I'm shaking things up to the point where they making me feel unsafe. Oh, okay. Well, I guess it really wasn't about justice then. I guess it really wasn't about the evidence and the truth, because what else are you basing your decisions on? The judge is supposed to be impartial and look at the evidence before them. That's it. They're not supposed to take sides.
Yeah. But by you shaking it up like this and just feeling, even to have to get the security, the good thing about it is because what it does, it's almost like, they're threatened by your voice right now.
They
And,
are.
and your voice is powerful, and and you're not handcuffed like some other lawyers who maybe want to do right, but they're in fear of losing their license, or they're in fear of not making an earning, and so they just stay quiet. What you're trying to do is, because I always look at what's in it for the people. How can you bring results by just like, even if you just were able to get that, like you said, that one pager, or, something where everybody can see what's happening. That's something big that's going to help a generation of like information that's coming on right now. And I think this is the type of things that we do need.
Yes, I'm going to keep going. They have not deterred me. They have not discouraged me. In fact, they made me more determined to keep going and keep moving. Because why would they be threatened by the truth? Because they are nothing but a pack of liars.
Yeah.
And they don't want the truth coming out. All these backdoor shady deals and all these, the quid pro going on, that's got to stop. That's got to stop. You're not doing no more favors, and you're not selling nobody else down the river, not on my watch.
All right.
And I'm not stopping, but it's just a matter of, keep moving forward. I really do see that vision. It just makes me happy every time I think about, like, oh my God, imagine if we can make this happen, like 3,000 people in every state, and then they tell 3,000 people, and then they tell, and it's like, well, it, because that's all it takes. That's all it takes. It's just a small critical mass, the smallest number that can make a change in the world. It's the smallest number is the critical mass. Well, I figured the critical mass for us is 3,000 people in every state. That is a drop in the bucket, and to have that much of an impact starting from that small of a number. Oh, I think if it starts to spread like peanut butter, I think we can take back the courts across the country in every state. I think we can do it within a 2-year period, maybe, because see, our ancestors, they didn't have the internet. We do.
That's the difference maker right there. And the thing about it, when you just say like the 3,000, once it starts compounding, it's totally different. And that word of mouth, and with the internet, and then things going viral, and it's easy. We know how to create virality. You know what I'm saying? That's not a problem.
Right.
So it's just getting the message and getting other people to help spread that viral message, and showing them, listen, this is what we have. We're taking back the courts, and we're the people, and we're going to make sure they do right, and make, prosecutors be held accountable, coin appointed lawyers, just, your regular lawyers who you're paying a substantial amount of money for, and they're just throwing you under the bus and acting like, oh, they didn't, it was so easy to guide you in the wrong being vocal like you're doing, and taking the trickery out of so much of that. Definitely have something good.
I appreciate you, brother. Y'all, please follow this brother. He is going to be a powerhouse in amplifying this message. And as a matter of fact, everyone here, everyone who follows me are also a powerhouse. You have a voice. You have a voice. You have a voice. Spread this message so that more people can hear it, and more people can understand that this is not about any one of us. This is not about any one family or any one state, for that matter. This is all of us, and we are protecting the next generation and future generations to come, because this shit got to stop. I'm sick of it. I'm done. Like, I'm ready to fight. I'm ready to go to war for our rights. And I just want y'all to know we have a voice, and if you guys can just, the easiest thing, and it's free, the easiest thing is to just share the message. Well, you can't share this particular live, but you can share the video that I posted about it, right? Because I just posted a video about this situation and about this campaign that I'm calling, Operation Sunlight. Somebody, it's always got to be one, Colin. Somebody said, oh, isn't that the Trump
Organization, I heard, yeah. Totally different. Yeah.
Like, they ain't got a patent on the words
Right.
Operation Sunlight. Like,
This is
that ain't,
real.
yeah, okay. Shoot, if anything, that'll help us, our thing go viral.
Yeah. That
I
is so
mean,
true.
whatever it takes. But yeah, everybody here can amplify my voice because you have a voice, right? You have a voice too. And this is how we take power back to the people. Okay. It's time to bring in that sunlight and shine a spotlight on them. Like for real, for real. Like this is prime time. Okay. This is not playtime. Okay. Playtime is over. They have been running these daggone courthouses like it's their personal businesses, and it's got to stop, and it's time, and I'm the one to do it. You mess with the wrong one.
And that when we look at it as the good old boys club in a sense of, men and women, prosecutors, lawyers, just the whole, it's like you think, I love it when I see that emblem with their logo, when the injustice and the blind, and like, I'm like, really? It's like almost like a joke. But the thing is,
Yeah.
for people who really understand the law, you're the only one that's, you can not make bad decisions. But it's unfair for people who don't know the law, and then they get put, and then they think they're being guided by the right people, and just get in a position that change the trajectory of their lives or of their loved ones. And I think, when a voice comes and a movement happens, and it's something that you create that's going to be, because sometimes you might not be suffering from something right now at this moment, but at some point, in your life, either you're going to be affected where you have to go through the court system about something, whether it's a divorce, child support, whatever it is, or your family member, and you're going to feel that pain of not knowing the things, or being in a position where if you would have fought for something early on now. And this is why, I came on the live to support you, because I love this movement, what you're doing. And I think many people should jump on and understand, how this affects so many other people later on down the road.
Let me tell you, it's something that you said that I want to touch on. The website for the North Carolina courts, it's on every page, or almost every page, at the very bottom, it says justice for all. It's a joke. It's a joke. While they have over 100 counties in North Carolina. I didn't realize North Carolina was such a large state. 100 counties and if this is happening in all of the counties, look at how many people it's going to be affected and helped in a positive way. If they, could continue to help spread this word about this movement, please, it's Operation Sunlight. And if you guys could go to aneliasutton.com/sunlight, you'll be able to donate $1, $2, whatever amount that you can, part ways with. I would greatly appreciate it, because I want to be able to travel, and on this mission, I want to be able to travel safely, but also I know that when they know that I'm coming, they plot and plan and scheme, because whenever I enter a case, all I have to do is enter a case and then appear one time, and everything goes, they start to, like, my reputation is starting to precede me. So my name gets spread across, and they start talking and gossiping, and like my name is spread across the entire court system in that entire courthouse. But when I go to the different states for the first time, they don't know me, and then they start, they misbehave and underestimate me. But all it takes is my presence in one case. Every single time, it never fails. And then after my very first appearance, you hear all the buzz and all the, the scrambling and stuff like that. So if I'm going to be going across the entire state of let's just focus on just North Carolina, 100 counties. Oh yeah, it's going to affect millions of people in just that one state alone when I go and clean house. So I really do need, it's really about power to the people. And we are more powerful than we were led to believe, right? And unity is really where our power base is. They don't want us together. They don't want us a unified front. Unity is our power. Okay, so y'all please spread this information. Go to the my latest video that I talk about this. It's the only one that I'm wearing this purple shirt because purple. Martin, Colin. He's into the colors and stuff, and so he's like,
Power.
yeah, purple is for royalty. So we are taking back the reins, right? And then the gold is or the yellow represents the sunlight. So we have our marching orders. Oh, I'm gonna give y'all some advanced news. Okay, so in the near future, I'm gonna start right here in probably in Maryland because that's where I am. But basically, we're gonna start doing some pop-ups. We can't let the enemy know where we're gonna be, or they're gonna be plotting and scheming for us, right? But basically, we're gonna be doing. You remember those? You remember when those the flash mob dancers used to
You just pop up at the malls. Yeah.
Yeah. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna be doing some pop-up, but we're gonna be doing some pop-ups in front of the court buildings.
Nice.
Yes. And
I
so
like that.
Yes. I'll let you know. You on the inside. You on the inside. I'm gonna let you know. So we're gonna start doing that, and then have we're gonna be wearing our purple. We're gonna be wearing our yellow. We're gonna So this is gonna be. I'm hoping that, the media, the mass media will catch on to us. But if they don't, we are our own media.
Right. Yeah. You're a media company right now. And, I'm in the media for so many years, and I know how powerful online is, and when a strong voice and a great message, and like the information which you give away, you give away for free, you put people in a position that they're going to help themselves. So I just think and know, when we just, what you're doing, and when you go out there, that change starts happening, and then people, like I said, that it just compounds that message, and then other people push it as well. That word of mouth is still powerful as well.
Yeah, it's more powerful than we ever thought about, because all we, back in the day before social media, all we had as far as news outlets was mainstream media, because that's all we knew. But now we have the power. With our phone right in our hand, we are a whole media organization right here.
Yeah.
So, we don't have to wait for mainstream media anymore, but it's nice when they do pick up the story.
Pick up afterward. Yeah.
Yeah, they can pick it up afterward.
Right. You do the grassroots here, because there's 3 types of media. It's earned media, paid media, and organic media. And this is organic. This is grassroots. This is movement. This is all about what people believe in, and they want to, even you don't even have to be in the boat that's sinking right now, but at some point you could be somebody who's in that boat, and you're going to want to be rescued the same way. So I think, this is how you start pushing it and understanding.
Yeah, I can't wait. I'm telling you, Colin, we're going to have so much fun with this. I want to do the pop-ups, and, we're not going to dance. We're not going to do but we're going to pop up like how they did that. Yeah.
We're going to have that strong voice, and people going to understand what this is about.
Yeah.
We're going to get everything on there. We're going to have that paper where exactly what the rights are, and each one is the same one. You're not going to be tricked with one state is different. You go in this state. Yeah, no,
That's enough of that. We putting an end to that. It's not right, because if you're coming from New York and you got a case in California, you're going to be lost. And that's intentional. They do that to us intentionally. They want you to feel lost and confused, and you have to hire, because you're in New York, you got to hire an attorney over here in California. No, that is not equal access to justice. That's a denial of equal access to justice. So it's good. Yeah.
Look how funny it is too. Let's just say you are somebody who even have money, right? And you're in a hillbilly town, and it's not good lawyers there. And you say, well, I want to bring my high-powered lawyer from New York. Guess what? You got to hire one of their lawyers too. It's just as well. So this is like, why? I'm a lawyer, period. Why do I got to hire one of your lawyers from over here just to bring you on so I can represent the case? So it's so much trickery in there, man. It's just unbelievable.
The odds are stacked against us intentionally.
Yeah.
They want us to be depleted. They want us to be depleted economically, financially, mentally. because this is a very stressful situation for someone who doesn't know the law. All they know is hire an attorney, and then the attorney is selling them down the river, right? It's wild. This system is so fake and corrupt. It's a wonder it hasn't been challenged for this long. It's a wonder. Like, it's crazy. Well, they got me now. Y'all got me, whether you want me or not. I'm not quitting, okay? I'm calling them out. I'm holding them accountable to the law. And I want a nationalized system of court so that every court website is the same and is also helpful to regular folk like us. We should not have to have a daggone law degree to understand to navigate the court system. It's not okay. That is a denial of equal access to justice, and it's going to stop. So I want to start going to all these different states and challenge them. I want to start talking to the governors. Oh, all you North Carolinas, anybody in North Carolina here, if y'all live anywhere near the governor, tag him, because I've been contacting him and they keep putting me up because, you know, I let too much out of the bag, Colin. I let too much. I was like, yes, I want to be hired by the state of North Carolina to audit the courts. Okay, the courts is engaging in all types of malfeasance in courts by these court-appointed officers, and they are engaging in all kinds of violations and malfeasance. And the secretary was like, "Oh Lord," and she keep putting me off and giving me the runaround. So I'm like, okay, y'all playing hot potato with Governor Roy Cooper. So y'all need North Carolinians. North Carolinians, y'all pull up on your not physically. I'm talking about on his Twitter and stuff like that, because he's on social media. Roy Cooper, okay, let him know Anelia Sutton wants a God blessed meeting with him, and stop hiding. I'm not coming in person. I just want a virtual meeting with him. Stop playing. He been playing this run around hot potato game with his secretary for a month now. Okay, that's it. That's it. It's time. Stop running from this. Okay. I want to audit all of the court systems, all of them. And I'm going to need a team for that. And I want to talk to them because they have public safety funds for that. Okay. Yeah. This is a public safety issue and you have government funds. So I want a part of that government funds, and I want to hire everyone in the state to be a part of that auditing team. And so that we can start cleaning house. So, and I was starting with Governor Roy Cooper. So if y'all want to help out, all you North Carolinians here, you know, tag him on my videos or tag him on my Twitter, because he's mostly on Twitter. I think he's on TikTok too. I think he's here and I think he's on Facebook, but I saw him mainly more active on Twitter, or should I say X, because you know Twitter just got a new I don't even know what to call them no more. But yeah, so yeah, y'all keep tapping on the screen and make sure y'all follow 10G News, because this brother right here is helping to amplify this mission and this message. So y'all, if you could do me a favor and go and share, hit the share button like 100 times on the most recent video where I'm right here wearing this this purple shirt and this gold what you call these headbands. Yeah, please share this video, because this movement is happening and it's all grassroots and it's power from us. We have the power. We don't have to wait for mainstream media. We're doing our thing.
You make it happen. So anyway, well, let me know what happens tomorrow, and I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm getting ready to run now. Okay. And I'll be listening up in here, waiting to hear. Okay.
All right. I'll keep you posted. You know I will.
Okay. Yes.
All right.
All right, Maria.
I appreciate you.
All right.
Okay.
No problem. Bye-bye.
Let me see. I gotta pause. No, I don't want to pause. I always forget how to turn off the thing. I'm sorry. Hold on. Where are the tools? Okay, here we go. Okay, he's gone. Okay. Yeah, so what do I do when child support agency ignores my paperwork and does not answer? You send it again with a header on it saying second notice. Send it again. Please come to Texas. I will. Yes, y'all, please, if you can donate $1 or more, whatever you can afford, please do that because I'm not stopping. I'm only getting more pissed off at them. So go to Anelia's site. The donation site that you could give $1 and everything is on the video, my latest video. So it's on but I'll give it to you now, aneliasutton.com/sunlight. So I need those donations to come in so that I can go to North Carolina in a safe manner. So I appreciate and love y'all. I'm coming to every state. I'm coming to every Rockingham County, Eden, North Carolina. Yes, I am. South Carolina, yes. Put your state up there. Put your state. Just put your state. Thank you, Minna. You say I got you. It says I got you, sis. The South is so corrupt. Yes, it is. Yep. Panama City, Florida. I'm coming. Put your state. Texas, yes, I'm coming. North Carolina, yes, I'm coming. Where is it? Florida, Polk County, Florida. Yes, I'm coming. Northeastern, North Carolina, I'm coming. Thank you. Someone says you're an inspiration. The drunk DJ AI. Okay. Just got the #1 gifter badge. Terrence C. Thank you, Terrence. Oh, thank you. Y'all drop your state in the comments so I can see what state you're in. Florida. Yes. Okay. What state are you in? Alabama, I'm coming. Did I write it down? Yes, I got Alabama here. Arizona. Okay, I didn't. Okay, let me write Arizona here. Arizona. Okay. I don't see any. Oh, Tennessee, Illinois. Okay, Tennessee, Illinois, South Carolina, California, Virginia, Georgia. Yes. Colorado, Ohio, New York. Okay, West Virginia, Missouri, Kentucky. All right, I got you. Oh, Louisiana, Detroit, Michigan. I got Michigan, didn't I? Michigan, yeah. Okay. Damn, it's everywhere. New Mexico. Missouri, I got Missouri. South Carolina, did I have South Carolina? Yeah, I got South Carolina. Pennsylvania, okay. PA. Orlando, okay, well, I got Florida. Iowa, okay. Texas, do I have Texas? Yeah, I got Texas. Chicago, okay, I got Illinois. Okay, don't put the city, put the state. I need the state. Don't put the city, I need the state. Ohio, California. Yep, got it. Tennessee. Yep, I got Tennessee. Nebraska. Oh, snap. Everywhere. Okay. Yep, basically all 50 states. Basically all 50 states. Yeah, it's rampant. Because they're taking advantage of the fact that you don't know your rights. So it's out of control at this point. It's completely out of control. Out of control. Connecticut, everywhere. Yeah. So now that I know the racism is strong in the it's everywhere, but it's more overt in the southern states. That's where I'm gonna focus. That's where I could do the most cleanup. Yes. Okay, cool. Please keep tapping the screen so that this live could go out. Thank y'all. Yes. You probably want to reach a few of those YouTube 000. I don't know what that means. All right, let's see how, let me check in on how the video that I just did on TikTok. Let me see how that's, ah, shit, come on, wake up. Hey, when the computer fall asleep. Oh, it didn't fall asleep, it's died. It needs to be charged. Where's the computer charger? Gotta get the charger for the computer going. God dog it. Oh my gosh, I gotta get it under this. And there's so much going on here. All right. Computer needs a charge. All right. Yeah, I just want, I think I have it listed here. Put your state up. Type your state. And also, make sure oh my God. In the middle of typing. All right, let me see how this video, the one that I just did, let me see how it's doing. Because y'all supposed to be, going there and share. Everyone here, if everyone shares the video 100 times, then it'll go viral. Oh shit, it's going viral already. Y'all, let's go. It has 96,000. I just put, oh my gosh, it's going viral, y'all. We're gonna be all right. We're gonna be saved. We're gonna be all right. Oh, thank y'all. It's going viral. Oh my God, I have 489 comments. Y'all, please jump. Y'all, please jump on there and type the comment hashtag stand with Anelia. Anelia, not Amelia. Anelia. It's literally my name. Hashtag stand with Anelia. Oh my God. Thank you, God. Thank you. Oh my God. This work, man. This work. They piss me off so bad. I mean, I know they're not going to get away with it, but it's a long game. It's a long game. And I just, oh my God, y'all. Let me calm down. Thank y'all so much. I love y'all. Thank y'all so much. The video, the latest video, if you go on the TikTok page, on my TikTok channel, is the latest video where I talk about it. I talk about, you'll see the one that says, it's the title on the video. It says how I became a marked woman for exposing court abuse and corruption. Yeah. I'm exposing them and they don't like it. They don't want, they don't want any of us to know the law, but especially a petite, I'm very tiny in person, right? Like I'm short and tiny, Black woman who is intelligent and telling them and giving them the business. Like I'm getting rid of judges. There you go. Let me see. I just saw it. I just saw one. Hashtag stand with Anelia. That's gonna go viral. Yes, thank you. Oh my God, I love this. I want these motherfuckers to see this so bad. Oh God, I'm just so happy right now. I'm experiencing every human emotion right now. Y'all just don't even know. Oh, look at this comment. They said, Camper for Life says, stay safe. We need more people like yourself who actually care for others. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks. Stand with Anelia. Yes. Hashtag stand with Anelia. Yes. 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 Okay. Go on the page and put that on the videos. You can put it on every video if you want. I bought your book. I love your work. Thank you. I hope that you were blessed by it. Thank you. Yes. Hashtag stand with Anelia. Let it go viral. What kind of laws are you fighting? Any kind of laws that they violate, honey. Yes, hashtag stand with Anelia. Yes. Thank you. Oh my gosh, thank you. Yes. Yes, thank you so much. Thank you. I'm bringing it to them. I'm bringing it to them. And I'm not standing back. I'm not standing down because no, I just want to do it safely because they made me feel very unsafe this weekend. And it stopped me from going to North Carolina again. And my team was like, they setting you up. It's a speed trap. It's a traffic trap. They're gonna wait for you to be leaving the courthouse. This is the normal play. They wait for you to leave when you're beating them this bad, as bad as I'm beating them. They wait for you. Yes, they want to control us. Yes, they stand. Okay. You got to watch your spelling, honey. You got to watch your spelling. Y'all, you, honey, you just, ozone one only. You just butchered the spelling of, I was worried about that. I was worried about the spelling of my name. Ozone one only. Look at how, you put all types of extra letters in there. Just think of, listen, here's for people who, okay. Think of Amelia, which is more popular, and then change the M to an N. It's Anelia. But anyways, you'll see it anyway. So what they do, here's the play that they do when you're beating them real bad, especially as a person of color, right? They don't want us to win, and especially I'm from out of state, right? I'm in Maryland. The case is in North Carolina. They wait for you to leave the court when you're leaving the court and you're leaving the state. And they call their state, trooper buddies, and then you get pulled over, and then the next thing you know, you're dead in a ditch or hanging on a goddamn tree. That's their play. And I want it to go. I promise you, I don't stand down, but I want to live to see another day so that I can continue this work and continue this fight. So I had to listen to the voice of reason, and I had to listen to wisdom. Okay. So they're so threatened by my presence that they want to take me out, y'all. They try to take your girl out. So I'm going to continue. Special State Inspector General and the state legislators will have to. Okay, you know what? I remember seeing that a couple years ago, but you just reminded me. Thank you. I'm gonna write it down so I won't forget it again. Special State Inspector, yes. Inspector General, yes. Thank you. Who is that? Scorpion Flawless Victory. Thank you. Thank you for giving me the right title of the position to audit the courts. Yes. That's what I want to do. And I want to hire all of you. Okay, here's another special thing that I'm talking about. I'm going to give y'all ahead of time. Anybody who is following me, I'm making it so, and this will be law that I'm working on, but anybody who is following me is automatically protected under my counsel. Yeah, we could do that. It's power to the people. So just as a follower, you will be a member of my council. Yeah, you'll be a member of my council. You will be automatically protected, like with diplomatic community, and they can't mess with you. So everybody, please follow me because the more, the bigger I get in terms of the social media platforms, the more fear that they are going to have. Because I work for y'all. Yes. Yeah, so thank y'all so much. But yeah, the video is actually going viral already. It has almost 5,000 likes, 489 comments, 673 saves. And that's the other thing too. You have to do all of the button things, like it, share it, save it, and comment, hashtag stand with Anelia. And yeah, it's gonna go because you know why? It's resonating with so many people because we're tired of it. We're tired of the games, and we're tired of the lies, and we're tired of the fraud. We're tired of the corruption. Oh, snap, y'all. It's 102,000 views, y'all. Yes, so y'all just go back to that video, and if everyone shared it 100 times, I would reach the 1 million followers within the next 2 days. Honestly, I want them to fear us. And again, I'm working on it becoming a law that all of my followers on any of my social media platforms are automatically sanctioned, already protected. Already protected. Automatically protected. Yeah. Community. You cannot be touched. But I'm working on that law too. I'm working on that as a law. But I have to have the numbers so that I can show when I get the bill sponsored to become a law. So I'm talking to the 2 senators of my state. So, oh yeah, I love people too much. I'm not giving up on y'all, and they can't stop me from shit. I'm not going anywhere. Yes, thank you so much. Yes, stand with Anelia. Yeah, they are making millions off of prisons. Yeah. Thank you, Tommy. Thank you so much. Thank you. Yes, I'm never giving up on y'all. I'm never giving up on any of y'all. I'm staying true. I'm true to this. They can't stop me. They just slowed me down this time because I don't have the security team in place, but this is the first and last time they're going to slow me down. Because from now on, I will have a security team. So yeah, please go and continue to make this video go viral by commenting hashtag stand with Anelia. Please. I wish you were my attorney. I have an order of protection court date coming up. Honey, you don't have to be an attorney, and I don't have to be an attorney. Thank you for the crown, the flower crown. Thank you. You don't have to be. What was that? Get Mike Tyson style. Who's paying for the security team? We are. I'm looking for donations. We are. Until I can get that position and get paid from the state to help protect us, I need to raise the funds myself. So if everyone could give $1, you could go to aneliasutton.com/sunlight. Okay, that's the site. It's on the video. I made sure to put it on the video. aneliasutton.com/sunlight. Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir. Yes, brothers. Yes, sisters. I love y'all. Yeah, so yeah, I just want to travel and I want to do this work. I'm going to be testifying in Congress very soon. Congress is about to go for summer break, so for all of August, but I'm hoping to get on the schedule for September. Yes, but I'm working on a law that's going to make all of the courts, especially their websites, to make it all one, easy to follow, instructional for regular people. We shouldn't have to be an attorney. We shouldn't have to be forced to hire an attorney just to have our day in court. It's not right. It's not right, and it's not okay, and I'm not okay with it anymore, and I'm not putting up with it anymore. Then the daggone lawyers getting away with violating the laws on top of that. You hire them and they selling you down the river. Okay, that's it. Their reign of terror is over. So if everyone, can go to that website and give $1 or give more if you can. If you could afford $2, if you could afford $5, maybe you could afford $10. That would be greatly appreciated, because my life, I felt very threatened this weekend by the court officers in North Carolina this weekend, and it prevented me from going to, handle my business in court in North Carolina. So I was still gonna go, but the whole team was like, "Don't do it, girl. Don't do it. I know the play. This is how they trap you." Because they waited for the last minute to tell me that I was still expected. All parties were still expected in court. They waited till Friday to tell me to be in court on Monday. And this is the play that they do with people of color, Black people that are winning, especially in court. They wait for you to, they want to catch you slipping so that they can, it's gang stalking. It's gang stalking. So I want to be able to hire a security team, and I need every one of us to put our, hearts and minds and our finances together so that I can raise this up to do this. Yeah. I want to travel. I want to kick their ass so bad. And I am kicking their ass, but I want to do it in person. I want to go, but I want to go and be safe so that I can continue this work. Yeah, it looks like the video it will be going viral. I want to say, yeah, it's 107,000 views now. And that's right. I did click it because I wanted to know when I posted it, because I just posted it tonight. Okay. Yeah. 2 hours. 2 hours. That's pretty good for 2 hours. That's pretty good. So please go to the videos and comment, hashtag stand with Anelia, because I'm not backing down from this fight. I'm not backing down. First of all, I'm fighting for my grandchildren in this particular case that's going on. Second of all, I'm fighting to teach these judges, these corrupt judges and these corrupt attorneys a thing or two. Okay. So when they see that someone like me, not an attorney, can do this, they're going to start being afraid of us. Okay. When I first walked into that courtroom back in April, they underestimated me. I bet you they won't underestimate us anymore. That's what I'm doing for y'all. They won't be underestimating you when you walk in there. Oh, you pro se, they're going to be scared of us now. They're going to be scared of people who don't have an attorney because they're going to think that you're walking in like me. That's what I'm trying to do for all of us. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah. So I love it. I love it. This is powerful. I got a cowboy hat and mustache. Thank you. Thank you for the gifts, y'all. I appreciate it. Okay. I can't keep up with the comments. Let me see. Yes, stand with Anelia. Thank you for the hat. Prayers are with you. Yes, thank you. Hey, somebody got okay, Virgo Beast, aka Harold, just got the #2 gifter badge. Yay, Harold. What are you fighting for? I'm fighting for fairness, equal access to justice in court. We don't have that. We do not have equal access to justice. It's favoritism, and it's who they know, and especially if you're out of state, if you have a case that's in another state, it's just been too much of an uphill battle, and it's not fair. It's not fair. It's not equality at all, and it's racist as hell. So I'm not taking it anymore, and I'm not taking it anymore. None of us should have to do that. Would you say? What happened there? Would you recommend? Oh my God, I can't keep up. Don't stay in a hotel over a weekend. Exactly. That's how they get you too. Exactly. Can't stay in a hotel. It's sad that we got to think like this. Woo! Okay, got the pink cowboy hat. Okay, girl, thank you for sharing your brilliance. Thank you, Bonnie Marie. Love you, love you, love you. Sister from another mister. Love y'all so much. That's what I'm doing. Okay, it says you should be able to have Congress create a special IG position in DOJ reporting to the USAG. Yes, that's what I'm doing. That's what I'm doing, y'all. But I still have to be safe because even those congressional members, they're corrupt because they're part of the status quo that don't want us to have our access to justice. So I got to be careful when I'm going, just even as a congressional witness. You know, so it's not safe doing this work, y'all. I got their attention. I know too much. I know my rights too much. I know too much law. I'm trying to hold way too many people accountable. They don't like that. They don't like that. So yeah, I did not feel safe, and I could not go feeling safe. You know, I could not go feeling unsafe, I meant to say. I just could not go, and it pisses me off. It makes me so angry that, you know, I'm being targeted and gang stalked. And so my personal safety is at stake, and I just have to see the bigger picture and make sure that I, you know, come back home alive. So I just said, you know what, fuck it. I'm just not gonna go. I listen to the voice of wisdom. That's why I have a team. You know, they got in my ear, they got in my soul, they got in my spirit, and let me see that it's not worth my life to, you know, go and risk being killed because these people hate you winning. So that's why I can't go tomorrow, even though I want to go. Y'all, I want to go so bad, but I can't. I can't. Yes, thank you, Kid Crass. Hashtag stand with Anelia. Please, y'all, please do that on that video. We're in the live, but I'm talking about there's an actual video on the channel. Please put the hashtag stand with Anelia on that video to help that video to go viral. Yeah, I'm not staying in any hotel overnight over there because you are my hero. Oh my, thank you, PJ. Oh my God, you are my hero. Just for you being here, all of you are my hero. Why do you think I'm doing this? I'm doing this to make sure we are all safe, and then not just us, the next generation to come. Louisiana here. Thank you, Dooney. Hello, hello. That's right, correct. Hashtag stand with Anelia. Yes, yes, yes. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I want them to know. I want them to know that we are powerful. I did 15 of your videos. I'm going to finish doing all of them. Oh my God, chocolate piece. You playing with me. You serious? God, why am I getting choked up? Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Yes, I want to make sure that I know that they fear numbers, right? They fear unity in numbers, right? There's power in the numbers, right? And when my channel reach, you know, the bigger numbers, they're going to be terrified of us. They're going to be terrified of us. I need some tissue. Fuck. Y'all better not catch no screenshot of me crying. Yeah, but it's happening, y'all. This is happening. We're going to take the courts back to the truth, back to justice for all. I'm learning law as well. Yes, yes. What did I say? You should what? You should ask for licensed armed guard services. Yes, that's what it means by having executive. I'm learning the levels of security. Executive security means that they are armed and licensed to carry in multiple states. That way I can go about with armed security to Congress and, you know, yeah. And they can have a forward team that helps to create a safe passage for me. Right. That's the whole thing with it, with an executive security. That's what they do. I didn't know that until this started happening. And then me and my team was talking about it earlier today. And they're like, yeah, you need executive security because they have greater access to the building plans. They have to be given that by law. And I was like, oh my God, I didn't know. But yeah, This is where we are, y'all. It's sad. I'm not surprised. I'm shocked, but I'm not surprised, if that makes sense. It's like, damn, like little old me, y'all threatened by the truth. I'm not even asking for any special favors. I'm not asking for any special processes or anything. I just want everyone to follow the law. And and my life is in danger because I'm asking for everyone to follow the law. The fuck type shit is that? They always fear that we're recording them in court, right? Yes, they do. 𝗖𝗍 just got the #1 gifter badge. Yes, thank you, 𝗖𝗍. Yeah, they hating. Yeah, let's gang stalk down. Oh God, we about to do better than that. We about to do we about to do pop-ups. Yeah, they record us too. Yeah, we about to do pop-ups. We about to do pop-ups. Do y'all remember when flash mob dancers used to pop up in the malls? We're gonna do something similar to that, but we're not gonna be dancing. Yeah, hashtag, yes, thank you. Hashtag stand with Anelia, thank you. It's gonna go viral if y'all keep this up, yeah. And do it on the videos. If everyone did it on the videos, my channel will blow up. I'm trying to tell y'all, that's the fear. That's the fear that they need. That's the fear that they respect. Like, shit, she got all these followers. She have big channels. Yes, that's influence. And I can get the laws passed faster because they'll put some more respect on my name, and then we'll get protected even more. Oh yeah, strategy is my game, okay? Strategy. It's about the strategy. It's too dangerous for professionals. Then we are deprived knowledge, only get bias. Absolutely. Which video? It's the well, I'm gonna put it on YouTube as well. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. I'm gonna put the video on YouTube. But for right now, it's just on TikTok. So, but put hashtag stand with Anelia on every video, not just the one video where I talk about, feeling threatened by these people. I mean, they're threatened by knowledge and truth. Well, then if you're threatened by truth and knowledge, then it was never about justice. This is why they fear Johnny Cochran. Yep. And I won't say the rest because he was going to expose the truth. Yes. Yeah. Yeah. See. Yeah. And I'm going to keep fighting until my last breath. I'm going to keep fighting, but I just want to have a fighting chance to get these laws enacted so that we'll all be protected. I want a standard system in every state so that when you are an out-of-state litigant, you are not at a disadvantage because they favor their own. They got the home rule advantage, and we are assed out here, and it's not fair. Pin the video. You're right. I forgot I could do that. Okay. Well, it's the most recent video. So for right now, everyone should be able to find it for right now, but I will pin the video. Thank you for that, Tina. Thank you. You should connect with 𝗖𝗍𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆𝗆 recruiting attorneys, I most certainly will. Trust me. I'm gonna let y'all know. I work for y'all. Are you an attorney or writer? I'm a writer. I'm not an attorney. Anelia, please contact me. I can help you with money. Who said that? China, no fake news or fine. Listen, all you gotta do is go to the website and donate. Like, I'm trying to hire a team tomorrow, an executive security team tomorrow. I'm waiting for the quote tomorrow from the executive team that I contact. Well, one of my team members knew a security firm, an executive security firm. And so he's going to reach out, and then I'm waiting for the security company to get back to him, and then he'll let me know what they said and how much it's going to cost and the travel and da 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 da. Yeah. The website is aneliasutton.com/sunlight. If you go there, it's going to take you to the page, and you could donate, you know, to help me get the security team in place, because I'm not stopping. Yay, stand with Anelia. My lawyer submitted prosecution. What is that? Prosecution, everything I told her without my consent. Should I fire her? Hell yeah. Get rid of them. They're not looking out for you. They are not looking out for you. Yeah, make sure they are not part of the government. Absolutely. What does it mean when a commissioner replaces the judge? That the judge was corrupt? Possibly, potentially. I mean, I don't know the full story, but there was some kind of misconduct that warranted that. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so that's what's up. Okay, so let me do a quick refresh and see where we are. Wow, in 2 hours, I got 100,000 views, over 100,000 views. Okay, we hitting 119,000 views. That's what's up. Yeah, y'all care, y'all. I feel the love. I just want to do this work and feel safe. And why should I have to feel unsafe? Like, what? They are so threatened by the truth. It's so messed up. This is the world that we live in. Oh my God. Because they think you're messing with the money, and inadvertently you might be, but you know, the way they want to use a set of corrupt business practices on everyone. Yep. And they want us, the fucked up part, they want us to follow the law, but they don't want to follow the law. Well, it don't go like that. It don't go like that. I'm sorry that you scheduled a call. Wait, and you didn't get a call back. Go to missionpossibleuniversity.com and put a ticket in for support. That tells you there is a fraudulent program. It is. Hey, love, thank you for the info. I also do security services. Okay, thank you so much, Chef M. Bennett. I'm trying to hire an executive security team, because apparently there's different levels to security, and an executive security company has like greater access to building schematics, and they can have a forward team, and it's like they have, by law, they have more access to protect the people. So they think because they make the law. Love your TikToks. Thank you, Margarita. I used to date a judge there. Okay. Why can't you come to North Carolina? My life is, I feel there's a safety issue. The way that they plotted against me, they waited until the last day. They waited, and they had 2 weeks to let me know if there was a case going on. And they waited until Friday, just this Friday, to let me know to come to court on Monday. And I have an advisor that's been doing what I'm doing he's been doing it for 30 years. And he said, oh yeah, they setting a trap for you. The minute I'm leaving the court, because I'm beating them so bad, but the minute I'm leaving court, they're gonna, sick the dogs on me, stop me when I'm leaving. Not necessarily at the parking lot of the courthouse, but like when I'm back on the road heading back to Maryland from North Carolina, inevitably I will be stopped and end up dead in the ditch or hanging to send up a message to other people fighting for their rights to, yeah, don't come around here, don't fight for your rights. But so I have from now on, I got the message, I have to travel with security, executive security. So that's what's going on. I got the message. So I'm not going to be stupid. I'm not going to fall for the trap. And I'm just gonna, I'm gonna travel, but I'm just gonna travel. I'm gonna travel safely. I'm going to do it strategically. Are you an expert witness? No, I'm a part of the case. I am a party to the case, and I'm beating the other party, and they don't want to lose because I don't have an attorney. They have an attorney. Who's after you? I guess the judge, the court. I don't, it ain't no one person. They're all in on it. Yes, I am suing them. And I've been reporting them for misconduct and collusion and violations and all of that. So they're not happy with me. And they let me know they're not happy with my black ass beating them. So they trying to yoke. Yeah, the Red Devils are in on it. Absolutely. Eugenics. Absolutely. They know that they about to go down and that's what's going on. Absolutely. They're losing. They know that I know my rights. They know that I know the law, and I've been calling them out and stacking the evidence against them. And they're like, they run shit like organized crime. Yeah, they do. Who's them? The court system in North Carolina. I have a case going on in North Carolina, family court. Well, they don't have family court, civil court. And spread truth every day. Yes. We need you in Birmingham, Alabama. Yes. I'm coming, but I need the team. I need the security team to travel with, because now my name is out there and they trying to unalive your girl. And I'm not going out like that. I'm not going out without a fight. They want the body. They're going to attach a warrant to your body somehow or get you. Mm-hmm. Oh yeah. Basically, they're coming for your girl, but I'm fighting back. I will have a security team. I will be traveling. I will be testifying in Congress. I'm getting laws. And I'll keep repeating this because new people are joining us. I'm trying to get a law. This problem of fraudulent courts and violation in courts is so rampant that I want to get a new law or a new referendum or whatever emergency law that we could get enacted, so that when whoever is following me is automatically protected. Literally following me on social media platforms. Yes, that's how bad things are. I'm trying to get all of us protected. So the best way that I could do that is use the social media platforms for good. So spread the word, get everyone to follow me, because it has two positive benefits, right? You'll be protected when the law is passed, and because more people are following me and my channels are growing, it scares the opposition. It scares the people who are violating our rights. It scares them. They are corrupt and they fear our unity. So when they see, oh shit, she got a big channel, she got 1 million followers or whatever, they're going to be like, oh yeah, we got to stop this. And then I can go forward and make these laws pass without any problem or any pushback, because they see that I'm backed by all of us. Yeah. Oh, we are coming. We are using social to make them pay for all the sad shit they did to us. Yeah. It's definitely using social media for good, y'all. I love y'all, and I love what I do. I just want to keep doing it, but I want to do it safely. Yeah, I definitely want to live to tell my story and tell our story in Congress. But if I went to North Carolina tomorrow, the odds were that I wasn't going to come back out alive. Just let me put it to you like that. So, and it shouldn't be that way, but it is. That's the truth. But I'm feeling the love. The video that I put out is going viral. This movement is growing, and I'm hoping to catch fire and really go massively, viral, so that I can get this. I can get going. I can go back to North Carolina as soon as I have the funds to hire the executive security team. I'm going back, and then I'll be starting to make the rounds. I'm hoping to be testifying in Congress to show this law. The law will also make every website in every state standard and actually help us and actually guide us with proper, easy to follow instructions on how to navigate the court system so that you can have equal access to justice. Because someone in Pennsylvania going to court in New York or going to court anywhere, if someone from one state going to court in another state, you are at a great disadvantage. Now, I can do it because I know how to navigate, because I know the law, but the average person can't. Before I knew the law, the court websites were hella confusing. Well, I want to make that a national standard so that all of us can prevail. That's what I'm fighting for. The website to support me is aneliasutton.com/sunlight. aneliasutton.com/sunlight. The system is not for the people, but it's supposed to be, and we're taking it back. We're taking it back. That's what we're doing here. Oh, good. You're into the law too? Yeah, you guys can share the video, comment on the video. And I think you can do a what you call on the video, you can share the video on your channel too. Yeah, that's what we need. We need people to share the video on their own channel as well. Yeah, so yeah, it's yeah, I'm trying not help me, Lord. Trying to stay strong, but it just makes me so angry that they're so connected, and we need unity. They are terrified of me succeeding. Yes, I do feel like a targeted individual. They targeted me by waiting. Instead of giving me the heads up about the case, they had 2 weeks to do that. They waited until Friday to let me know that all parties are expected in court on Monday. And I'm in Maryland. Everybody else is local. I'm in Maryland. They did that intentionally. And when I'm trying to leave the state, historically, when you're beating them and you're a person of color, a Black woman like me, they wait for you, okay? And they wait for you to be leaving the goddamn state. And then the next thing you know, you pulled over, by the state trooper, and, your body is found in a ditch or hanging from a tree in these southern states. Because they're trying to send a message that, yeah, don't come around here. No, I'm not going, Michael. Yeah, I still wanted to go, but I gotta be safe. Yeah, they did that on purpose. They did that shit on purpose. Trying to catch me slipping. No. Why you gonna wait till the last day? And then, not only did they wait till the last day, they wait till on Friday at 2:53 p.m. to send me the update that, oh yeah, the judge is expecting all parties in the court on Monday, July 31st. Why are you gonna wait till the end of the day, the last day of the week, and then the end of the day to so this is historically, what they do to people that they want to silence. Yeah. Yeah, I'm telling you. Yeah, yes, lavish. It's a setup. It was a setup. We saw it. We saw it. We saw it. I didn't want to admit it. I didn't want to like believe it, but it is. It's a setup. They want you. I've been asking them for virtual to Zoom it, and they talking about no. They talking about no. We don't have that because they want to force me to come from Maryland to go to North Carolina so I can stay overnight and all that, by myself. Yeah, I'm not. Yeah, I'm not Boo Boo the clown. Boo Boo the fool. Yeah, they're supposed to have virtual conference. They're supposed to have virtual conference. I even requested that. Mm-hmm. But it was a setup, and I'm not going. Yeah. The website is aneliasutton.com/sunlight. No, I'm not gonna have anyone make a special appearance for me. I'm just gonna wait until the end of the day of court, and then I will call the. Actually, I'll call the court on Tuesday and find out what happened, and then I'll respond. So whatever decisions that they make is gonna be rebutted and killed off. So they can go ahead and waste their time and do whatever the fuck they want to do tomorrow. They can. They sure can. But I'm not going to risk in my life because they made me feel unsafe and targeted. Yeah. Thank you, Dimples. Thank you. Yes, I do have consultations. Go to aneliasutton.com/services. I'm in North Carolina. I hope you bring change. I hope so too. I will be bringing change. No, ain't gonna be no hope. We doing this. We doing this. I see you 812. We doing this. Hey, I'm new here. What's going on? Can you write it down? Yes, it's also on the most recent video. So let me see where I can comment. Oh my God. Okay, let me comment. Here's the website where you can support. Thank you so much. Okay, I just typed it. aneliasutton.com/sunlight. Absolutely. You can see the video before. Absolutely. I'm also targeted fighting legislation, the FDA, the big pharma to keep plant med. Yep, they target people like you too. 528 love vibrations. Thank you. Yeah, Lee, we will involve the FBI after I have a security team because, everybody should know by now we can't trust the FBI either, but we're trying to just make the record and create the paper trail. They are all in cahoots together, exactly. But we're just gonna make the yeah. I gotta go. Let me go download this. I'm gonna put this new video up. Oh my God, I can't even get this. I can't get the phone off of the stand. Okay. Sorry. I'm gonna put the new video up. I gotta put the new video up so that it's the appropriate video on the channel. I mean, on the thing. So I'm just still. All right, let me put this video, the newest video. I want to put that video on. Okay, so I gotta get. All right. Okay, yeah, there we go. All right, I need some light. Okay, all right. Where am I? Okay. All right, so I got to. Okay. All right. Got to download the new video so that I could put that video on. Okay, here we go. Because I had just put another, like a placeholder video. Oh my God, where's the video link? Oh, it's up here. Snapchick. So I'm about to put this video on. The latest video. I'm gonna put the video on YouTube. Oh, yeah, this work is just. Okay. All right, cool. So now let me put the video. Oh shit, where's the YouTube? Okay, here we go. All right, so now I'm gonna upload this video. I just downloaded it. Hopefully I can. Oh no, hold on. Where is the video? Hold on. Gang. What did I call the damn video? Okay, cool. So now I have it there, saved. All right, so now I'm gonna go back, try to upload it. I was trying to rename the video so that, cause there we go. Yes. All right, so, okay, here we go. Now I'm uploading it. So you guys could go and do the same thing on YouTube. Okay. Yeah, we cannot take these threats lightly. They were setting me up. They were setting me up to, be angry enough to, to come down there. Be foolish enough to come down there, because I'm mad and I'm just trying to do. No, I'm not doing it. How I became a woman for exposing court abuse and corruption. Yeah. So I'm just doing this. Okay, so I'm gonna put #family. I can't talk to y'all because I can't do two things at the same time. I'm just, all right. So please go and catch it on YouTube as well, okay? And do me the favor and catch it on. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. I'm gonna put it on all of the platforms. The same video. Okay, I'm trying to get it all in. The date. Okay, the date today. I definitely want to put the date that this was recorded was Sunday the 30th. Okay, allow embedding. Category is not music. The hell? What category do I want? Education. They ain't got people and vlogs. There we go. I was looking for that. All right, that's it. Good to go. I'm not adding none of that. Okay, cool. Yay. Okay. So now I get to get that video, put this video on the page. Okay, yeah. And now that's the correct video. What do you mean add social? Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Hey, people are donating already. I didn't even check that out. People are donating already. Look, y'all. Yes. Oh my God. Yes, people are already donating. People are giving. Thank you. Oh my God, people are donating. Oh my God. Someone said, I won't forget the frontliner that you are. In the power of God, we have overcome. Yes. There are more comments. Oh my God. I believe you're providing the means to what education really is. Oh my God. Oh, there are more comments. Oh shit. Oh gosh. Thank God. 7 supporters. Yes. Thank you. Mm, Oh my God. Wonderful. Trigger warning. I feel like I need to move a sentence up. There we go. Just so it could flow better. Okay. All right. Cool. Oh, is this video not available yet? Trigger warning. The reason why. What the hell? Hell, I put the wrong video. Oh, I put the wrong video. Put the wrong video there. Okay, here we go. Here's the right video. Getting tired. It says invalid video. Shit. Why? Oh, it's not finished uploading? Okay, here we go. Oh my God, it's not letting me upload the video. Shit. Mm. Oh my God, I have to figure out what's wrong. Oh my God. Oh, because it's private. Shit. That's what was wrong. It was private. It was set to private. Lord have mercy. Okay. Try this again. It was set to private. Yay. Okay, it's there. It's got the right video. So this video, yes. Ooh, somebody bought 25 sunlights. Someone bought 1 sunlight. A sunlight is equal to $1. So that's wonderful. All right. I think I'm going to make all of the things bigger because the content, everything needs to be bigger. Like so everybody can see everything. Okay, I'm gonna take off law revolution because we don't want them to have any negative thing to say about us. I'm gonna just leave hashtag stand with Anelia. Make it real simple for us. There we go. Okay, so I got the right video. Let me play it. My personal safety is at risk, and yeah, got the right video there now. All right, thank y'all. Y'all please keep, needs to get rid of him. Who? Someone needs to, yeah. So yeah, y'all keep, please help me to keep applying pressure. I want to travel to all of the states. I'm gonna be traveling to all of the states to make sure that these corrupt officials know that we are coming for them, and we're not going anywhere until the courts are fair. The courts are not fair. The courts are partial to the local attorneys, and that is not equality. That is not equality at all. Oh my God, it's late and I feel so hungry. I know better than to be eating anything heavy at late this hour. I'm hungry. I'm feeling, you know what? Let me eat an orange. Maybe that'll, no, maybe I'll eat an apple. No, that'll spike my damn sugar. Oh, okay, I got the perfect, what is this? Sweet potato chips with sea salt. That ought to hit it. Sweet. Sweet and salty. And crunchy. And that's what's up. All right, y'all. Love y'all. I'm going to go live again. I'm going to keep going live and keep saying all this. Okay. Thank y'all. I love y'all. I appreciate the love and I appreciate the support. I promise you. I wish I could get some. So good. Okay, y'all. I'm going to come back live again tomorrow. Ginger drink is so spicy. We will abolish child support. We will. All right, y'all. Please spread the news. Spread it. I need your support. I've been on TikTok for a year and a half now, and it's my first time reaching out for the love and the support to continue this work. So thank y'all, and I'm gonna keep doing my work. They ain't stopped nothing. I just gotta move carefully and strategically so I can get back home safely and in one piece. I'll be back tomorrow night and give y'all the update. Bye, y'all. Everybody have a good night. Thank you for the love. Thank you for the support.